Yo, welcome back everyone. We are back with the third day of the tournament, second day of streaming. This is PYS number 1, day 3. 8 teams remain in the first Prove Your Skill tournament. On the very first day, there are 46 teams split into 16 groups. Only the winner of each group moved forward. Yesterday, there were 16 teams into 4 groups. Top 2 of each group went on to today. That means 8 teams remain today. There are 2 groups. Group 1, Joker, Kitten, Moon, Apex. This is the group that we will be watching. I know we've got Apex again. It's my clan. I picked this one only because I know Cora is going to be streaming Group 2, and I didn't want to stream Group 2 if he's already streaming it. I didn't realize that he was going to be POV streaming again this season, so yesterday we covered his group, but I don't think we're going to make that mistake again anymore, unless you know, top 8 comes around. It's like a Joker Origin set that we really have to watch, or like Origin Apex, who knows, some other really good teams maybe. But yeah, these are the 2 groups for today. Apex got pretty unlucky. They got Origin yesterday, they got Joker today. Moon got really unlucky. They got Joker yesterday and today, so unfortunate for them. But they were at least able to move out of yesterday's group today, into today. Now the way that it's going to work today is there is only one winner from each group, and those 2 teams that win, the winner from Group 1, the winner from Group 2, they directly qualify to top 8. And they don't have to play any more Prove Your Skills, so they can relax. PYS 2, PYS 3 don't really have to do anything at all. So the stakes aren't terribly high because, you know, if you don't win today, you have, you know, 2 other Prove Your Skills to prove your skill, so to speak. But the winner of today's group just qualifies directly into top 8, and it would be really nice for them to do that. I'll quickly show screen of how the point system works. It's the same screenshot that I showed yesterday, but on day 1, the winning team earned 5.2k and moved on. Yesterday, the winning team earned 3,600. The second place team earned 3,400, and they both move on to today, where these are the points that you earn. However, this one right here, 2011, doesn't really make any sense at all. I shouldn't say it doesn't make any sense. It's not important at all, because you win this group, you're qualifying directly to top 8, and points don't mean anything. So, yeah. For the rest of the teams, though, it will matter, because if you don't win PYS 1, 2, or 3, then you qualify based on the amount of points that you have. So you do want to be accumulating them as much as you can. And yeah, that's about it. That's all the tournament info that I have. Yeah, so yeah, the winner of each group is going to move on tomorrow. I guess I can also show the brackets real quick. Oop, that's not what I wanted to pull up. This is what I wanted to pull up. Thought I had this open. Awkward. But yeah, so the way that's going to start out, actually, just the way that win rate seeding has worked, puts Joker against Apex in the very first set. So one of these teams is immediately going to the loser's side. Kit and Moon going to be playing in the upper brackets, and then it's just a standard double elimination group. I do have the maps for today. Every set is going to be a best of 5, so all of the matches are going to have at least 3 games. Yesterday, the first set was just a 3-game set, and then the rest were 5s, but today they will all be 5s. And here's Group 2, Origin starting out against Lev. Again, I think it's crazy that the strongest teams are the ones playing each other. Like, top 4 at the moment is expected to be Joker, Apex, Origin, and probably a Lev. And it's funny because those are the teams that are playing each other. Group 2, yeah, Thomas, 7 Rats, Origin, and a Lev. And yeah, I think now that is just about everything that I wanted to talk about, showing today's brackets. So we can go ahead and chill, read up in the chat real quick. Were there other streams of this tournament I missed with rewards? There was a stream yesterday, but there's no portals until top 8. What's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. What's up, OG? Let's see if Apex can take out Joker. We'll see how today's sets go. Joker's been looking really strong in the preseason, so we'll see. But I'm hoping that we're going to see an exciting set today. What's up, Abu Bakir? Welcome. Lion King. DB Light Replays. NetKND. What is up? What is the first battle? So we're going to start out watching Joker Apex. And then after that will be probably upper bracket finals, lower bracket finals, and grands as usual. And yeah, I'll probably be getting my invite in a couple of minutes. Let me see, is there anything else to talk about in the meantime? We'll be getting our invite momentarily. I don't think so. I was looking through the shop a little bit earlier. They were selling the Senlac. I did end up picking up the Senlac, a tank that I did not own, but now I do. You know, it was somewhere here. Bought it off the offers tab. Looks like also another tank that I don't have. The Vipera is on sale, but it's only in a bundle. Don't plan on picking it up yet. Here's the Senlac. I also don't have the ST. I could have picked up this bundle, but I don't really care about the ST at all, so didn't bother. Shark is on sale for a really good price right now if you guys are interested in a solid tier 8 heavy tank. Nothing crazy that I saw. I don't know. I'm just kind of wasting time at this point. We'll get our invite in just a minute here. Apex beats Choco, gift 10 subs. Hey, that's motivation. I have to remain unbiased in the comms, of course, but, you know, wouldn't complain about 10 gift subs. I guess I can really quickly show the rosters of both teams. Yesterday I showed the Apex roster, but we can go ahead and show them again. We can start with Joker. Joker has Javi, Reaction, Pafalupi, Steel, Kakady, Dizzy. My camera's kind of in the way, but I don't really move it on this scene, so very unfortunate. You can kind of read it. Kakady, Dizzy, Group, Milo. This is Gambling, this is Otto, and then Kami. And the Apex roster, we've got Blue, Derpy, Pharaoh, Krish, Tunnel, DJ, Pew, Panzer, No Girlfriend, and Hitscan. Hitscan is Zerd from EU. No Girlfriend is De Silva from EU. And I don't think... Yeah, there's no European players on the Joker team. Anyway, we got our invite, so I can go ahead and hide the screen as I get things set up. And Joker Apex will be the first set. Joker on the left, Apex on the right. Get that set up. I was able to fix my map intro clips. Yesterday they weren't working. One of my plugins, Advanced Scene Switcher, was not being recognized by OBS. I was very confused, and I really could not figure out how to solve it. I just ended up having to reinstall the plugin. And surprisingly, when I reinstalled it, it still saved my old settings, so I didn't have to change anything. I had like a macro that would mute sources or hide sources after I was done using them. And I thought if I uninstalled the plugin, I'd have to redo it, so I was trying to figure out a way to get around that. I couldn't figure out how to fix the plugin without reinstalling, but even though I did reinstall, somehow it kept my settings from before I uninstalled it, so I'm confused by that, but you know, it is what it is, it works, and I'm happy. So, if it breaks again today, then I will be very sad. Also, thank you to Lion King and Abu Bakir for the follows. I appreciate y'all. What's up, Techno? Good to have you in here. And we will wait just a couple minutes. Actually, I need to wait about another minute before we can show the room. Because stream delay, we don't want to reveal tanks to the players by watching the stream like at a time. If Apex beats Joker, I'll oil up. That's a big commitment there. You can take it back. DB Lat of the Moon Clan. Awesome. Well, hope that we get to watch your team tonight. I know Kitten and Moon is going to be the very first set on the other side of the bracket. We won't be able to watch that game, but we'll likely be able to watch the winner play against the winner of this set, is my guess. So we'll see if we get to watch them, and maybe if they win on the loser's side, if they don't play on the winner's side, then you could watch them on the loser's side. Who knows? The way that streaming these groups works is a little bit awkward, how sometimes you don't watch one of the 4 teams that plays. Like yesterday, Zico was one of the 4 teams in the group that I spectated, but they lost the first match, and then they also lost the second match, so I didn't get to watch them play. That's just kind of how it works. Just a little bit awkward if the team that loses the first game on the other group also ends up being the first team to lose, then I don't get to watch them. But if they lose the first game and then win the second, then I do get to watch them against the loser of winners finals. So it's just a little awkward how it works. All right, we can go ahead and show the training room here. So we've got Joker and Apex picking out their tanks. Normandy is going to be the first map of the set. And after this one, we'll go to Lagoon, and Tiebreaker is going to be on Castilla if it comes down to that. So those will be your maps for this first set. Again, best of 5, so we're going to be seeing at least 3 games here. Hopefully, you know, I like watching tiebreaker sets. We'll see if it comes down to it. Quick comments on the rosters for this team. Joker picked up a couple Origin players. They picked up Dizzy. They picked up Pat Filippi, who doesn't seem to be playing. He's spectating. And they also picked up retired player Gambling, aka Otto. And they picked up those players because Apex actually took 2 players from Joker. They have Tunnel and Panzer, who are both playing on the Apex team at the moment. And yeah, other Apex additions to the roster, they picked up the 2 European players. Actually, I think they had De Silva last season, so they kept De Silva, who doesn't seem to be here this time. And they also have Zerd, who was not on the team last season. So those were the roster changes, the big ones. I think there's probably a couple others, smaller roster changes, but those are the big ones that kind of had the biggest impact. I just don't remember who was on each team last season. I just remember a couple players that were on different teams. What's up, Feast in Valhalla? Welcome. Didn't respond to your DM. I get a lot of them, I'm sorry. Anyway, 10 seconds left until the very first game of the set. We'll pull up the map intro for Normandy. See if it works. Crossing my fingers. It works. I guess the question becomes if the next one will work as well. It should. I tested it and it should be working just fine, but we'll see. Yo, Stinky, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. You're with me on YouTube now. I'm used to seeing you on Twitch. Good to see you on YouTube. Reinstall waffle fries in your life. I should do that. You're right. I'll get an order. Thanks to you. And here we are, y'all. Game 1. Joker Apex. We saw Apex playing this map yesterday. They did sweep Origin on the map, actually. But Joker is a completely different beast. They are the defending champions. They won Blitz Masters Legends 1 and 2 last season. Joker gonna go with the double light tank, and immediately one of them stepping into the A base. Dizzy spotting the middle. Blue's gonna try to get a shot into Reaction here. Ends up shooting Cack instead, and Reaction is gonna cap the A base. But Pharaoh and Panzer sneaking around. They get lit. Joker is immediately rotating to push them. Javi's here. Looks like Cack missed his shot. No, Reaction missed. But Cack and Javi, or Cack and Dizzy both shoot into Pharaoh. So Pharaoh's already bled half of his HP. Apex is just going for the push right away. Going for Cack here, who is going to drop down. No, not quite all the way. But in a position where making it kind of awkward for the Apex team. And now Blue, Hit Scan, Krish are all kind of getting sandwiched here by the 2 teams. DJ's just going to go for the face hug on Cack, maybe try to push him down. Steel's going to drop on Blue, who is not having a very good time. Javi and Reaction are going to be pushing the double light tanks here. And Pharaoh is going to go down quite quickly here. Panzer soon to follow. Blue also getting picked off in the middle here. Panzer's going to try to go for the kill and Reaction, but now Cack can help out with Panzer here. And Apex still doesn't even have a single kill here. Gambling is able to run away from the Apex tanks in the center. He will likely go down to Krish or Panzer here. No, Panzer doesn't get to reload in time. Hit Scan will get the kill. But still, it is a 3v6. Hit points relatively close-ish, but still not looking great for Apex at the moment because they've got a lot of tanks to kill here. Hit Scan able to get 1 kill, but gets taken out shortly after. Javi and Reaction both incredibly low. Krish and DJ need to make a push here, but it's likely too late. Krish able to put 1 shot in, but it's not enough. He will fall. DJ's looking for some kill. He does get the kill in Reaction, but his teammate goes down, and he's in a 1v4. DJ, unfortunately, not going to win this one, and Joker's going to take a game 1 quite cleanly. Bit of a big push from Apex, but they really weren't able to get their tanks together. Joker responded really fast, and those double light tanks that were flanking around kind of got shut down really quickly by Joker. Good reaction from them getting the spot. Javi rotated around, and then Reaction came back to punch him through. And they're going to take game 1. Yeah, light tanks from Apex really did not do a very good job of that game. They were at the bottom, so it wasn't quite effective, that push that they made. I liked the initiative, but it was not enough. We'll move on to game number 2. This time Joker with North, Apex with South. Apex getting rid of the double light. Looks like Joker doing the same. They will have 1. But it looks like, yeah, they took out the second one in favor of an E50M instead. Apex running 3 MLEs, 3 British Heavies. Joker's got at least 3 MLEs. We'll see what they run. Ooh, they're running a Panzerwagon and a T100 now. Okay, so they are going to run double light with the 50M as well. Now, normally Reaction and Dizzy are the 2 light tank players for the Joker team, but looks like Reaction is going to be running the 50M, so they're going to put Javi in the light. We'll see how it goes. Read up in the chats. Not play this season. Gotcha. Makes sense. Nobody see it, so it'll be fine. Nice. Anyway, 30 seconds left. And yeah, Joker does lock in with 3 MLEs just like Apex. Curious to see what the Panzerwagon's going to do. Since Joker has North spawn, I'm not aware of any self-boosts that you do on North. I know on South some lights can do self-boosts, but Joker doesn't have that, so we'll see what the Panzerwagon does this game. But we will get right into game number 2. By the way, guys, again, I'm streaming the Joker Apex Kitten Moon bracket, but if you guys want to watch Seven Rats, Origin, and who are the other 2 teams? Elev and Toma. You guys can check out Cora's stream. Cora is streaming his POV, I believe. So the reason I didn't want to pick that group is because I didn't want to double stream with Cora like I accidentally did yesterday. So, just do that. Okay, so Joker is aggressing onto D. They're going to double cap with the light tanks. So they will have no problems taking an early cap lead. In fact, they're going to grab the base just about before Apex even steps into C. Panzer gets a spot, shoots Dizzy. Does not get hit in return, but Pharaoh taking a very aggressive early position. I should probably get into free camp for this. Spots Cac in the corner, so Apex has some info on Cac in the corner. They've taken the bull very quickly with the MLEs. Ooh, Reaction sneaking around in the 50M. He gets spotted, putting a shot into blue. So Apex knows that Joker is mostly committed on this side of the map. But unlike Apex last game, this time Joker is actually able to get Reaction all the way around without any issues, and they're going to push directly into blue very quickly. He's going to go down extremely fast, and that's just a free kill for Joker. Question is, can Apex capitalize on the other side of the map? They've got all 6 tanks pushing into Milo and Cac. Question is, how long can they survive? Dizzy's turned around to support on this side. He's going to try to put bleeding shots in. Milo does get picked. Kakady is going to go down as well, so it will be a tank advantage for Apex, although maybe not, because Tunnel's getting bled out pretty heavily himself. I don't know who shot him, but Reaction helping out. Cac actually will pick up this kill. No, not able to pick up the kill. Hit scan just in time, putting that shot in to keep Tunnel alive. Take advantage in the mid-game is going to be quite helpful. However, there is a lot of bleeds going on for Apex right now. Tunnel's extremely low, but so is Krish, and Krish is in the front. Dizzy's just going to be able to pick him out quite quickly. Pharaoh's looking at Javi, who has an awkward position against Pharaoh, and Joker's just looking really good at position right now. Apex pushing their heavy tanks into Reaction, who's just able to kite around the map and kind of keep everyone away. Tunnel pushing into 3 tanks. As soon as he gets spotted, he's just going to get killed here. Pharaoh going down as well. Yeah, Joker just had a really nice push. Tunnel puts in the shot, but he's just going to go down to steel in a moment. The question is if Apex is able to hold on with their tanks in the middle. It's not quite terrible for them yet, but Tunnel is very easily pushable here. The question is if Apex can cover it well. Javi sneaking around in the T100. He's not yet spotted, but all he has to do is get a decent roll and get the kill. No, not able to get the pen there, but Javi's in a really good position against Tunnel here. And how is Apex going to capitalize? Looks like they're going to send Panzer around to try to deal with Javi. Dizzy will flank towards the heavies. Hitscan's going to push forward with his hit points. See if maybe he can look for Dizzy. Who is he going for? No, DJ hits the shot on Dizzy. Dizzy is now on 20 HP. Javi's getting 2v1'd over on this side. Steel missing the kill shot on Tunnel. It's getting pretty intense right now. Hitscan is dealing with Pafloopy. Steel's going to try to help out there. DJ's going to help out against Paffy. They get that kill, but Tunnel goes down to Javi. Panzer's going to try to push forward. Steel's already fired his gun. So it's a light tank 1v1, but I think the Superconk would be better to look at the T100. Yes, he is going to do that. Panzer gets the kill. It's a 3v2 now. Apex favor. Steel's incredibly low. He fires. Dizzy fires. Panzer misses his shot. Hitscan puts in his. Panzer's going to look for the kill here. He does get it. Dizzy's in a 1v3 situation here. And all he can do is run. He puts in the shot to the Super Conqueror. And most of the tanks on the Apex team are one-shots or close to it. DJ, 250 HP. Hitscan, 339. Average alpha damage on the Panzerwagen is 330, but he has... what is it called? Tungsten, which will give him higher alpha. Also... Hitscan was lit for 20 seconds because of the tracer shell mechanic that the Panzerwagen has, so that kept him spotted for a long time. Dizzy gets the spot on Hitscan. He knows exactly where Dizzy's peeking from because he's experienced. He knows where he's getting spotted from. Stopping the A base, going for the blind fire. Dizzy's sneaking around. He's going to try to get the kill from a different angle. No, not going to be able to take it. And he just shoots HE into the rock. He's going to destroy himself. Apex do equalize 1-1. Even though Blue did die early, Apex were able to get a couple really quick kills because of it. And honestly, I think the play that saved the game was Hitscan getting that extra shot into Javi. Was it Javi? No, it was Kakady to secure the kill before Kek could kill Tunnel. Tunnel staying alive in the end game was absolutely massive, very important for the team. And honestly, that was probably the game-winning shot right there. Although, obviously, there was still a whole lot else that they had to do in the end game. DJ, shout out DJ 4.1, Panzer 3.9. These three had a really good game, but especially that kill onto Kak was absolutely massive. Anyway, we'll move on to Game 3. Lagoon. Set is tied 1-1, so we're going to be seeing at least 2 games on Lagoon here. If it gets to a tiebreaker on Castilla, that would be pretty exciting. NetKND with the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Very kind. PYS is very balanced. No favorite team today. We'll see how it goes. I mean, this set's been pretty good so far. I am excited to see how it continues. Of course, this is probably not the last time Joker and Apex are going to play today. They might see each other back in Grands. Who knows? Copenhagen, hello. Shizumi, hello. 40 seconds left till Game 3. After we exit the training room and go into the battle scene, I am going to grab a quick water. A little bit thirsty. My voice isn't doing too bad right now. You know, sometimes after a lot of talking, I need to kind of moisten a little bit just to kind of keep my voice active. But for me, I'm just thirsty right now. Anyway, looking at the lineups, looks like double E50M here for... No, triple E50M for Apex. That's an interesting lineup. Only one light for Joker, and it's not Dizzy. Dizzy's been benched. Uh-oh. Looks like Joker's not happy with Dizzy or something. I don't know. But let's introduce Lagoon. And I'm going to grab a drink. Alright. Just in time. See the end of the intro. And here we are, guys. Tied 1-1. Looks like Joker's going middle mostly with 4 of their 5 MLEs. Joker's mobile tanks headed more towards A. Apex is fully committed with those 50Ms towards C. It makes sense that Joker would want to stay away from those tanks, at least with the light tank. Lots of tanks are getting spotted in the middle, though. Looks like the Super Conqueror lighting a couple Joker tanks. They're going to push right through B, see if they can just punish the Super Conqueror's positioning, which is very aggressive opening play here. They found Blue. No, they're just not hesitating either way. They're like, okay, there's tanks capping C. It's very likely they can just punish this. In comes DJ over the top. He's going to have shots into Kak. Hitscan really just needs to hide his tank from as many as he can. Let those E50Ms get into the fight here. They're going to be able to pick off Kak, no problem. The question is, will Blue be able to survive? Looks like Joker might want to push into Blue instead. They do get the first pick on CAC. No one immediately low other than Hitskin, who is likely to go down to Steel in just a moment. No, he bounces the shot, and now Steel's actually in a bit of a pickle himself. Tunnel getting shot out by Reaction and Gambling here. He probably will not be able to put in another shot, maybe. Just in time. Sneaking in that HE extra 500 damage into a light tank is pretty important. Farrah's going to get the kill on Steel, though. Pafalupi going to go down as well. It looks like Apex is actually doing quite nice in the brawl. Panzer getting the kill on Pafalupi. Somehow the Super Conqueror that Joker initially pushed into is still alive, so a failed push there from Joker, and now they are down on the hit points by 2,000. They are down on the tanks by 2. Looks like Apex's next target is going to be Milo. He is the healthiest tank on the enemy team, but he is also the most isolated. No one else from Joker has any way of supporting him, and so Apex has a very easy 2v1 here. Panzer's just going to try to take the hits to keep Krish alive, and Joker going to have to rotate in if they want to help, but Javi's on too low of hit points to do that, so we're going to be seeing Apex taking down Milo. No problems here. They're still up in the hit points. Reaction is getting chased around the map. He's on 375 hit points, sneaks another shot into the Super Conqueror, but he's still able to stay alive, and we're going to be seeing Apex taking game number 3 as well, second game for them. But yeah, overextension by Joker. They couldn't get the kill that they wanted. They switched their target to Blue. Blue stayed alive as well. They did find Tunnel in like that 2v1 scenario, but that just really wasn't enough for Joker, and Apex could take their second game in a row. After a rough-looking first one, they take the next two. And we've got a set on our hands, guys. Now it's Joker's time to respond. They got to win game 4 to force a tiebreaker, which I would be excited to see a tiebreaker. I will say having a tiebreaker on Castilla is pretty sus. It's a very asymmetrical map and a very spawn diff map. Not that it's impossible to win from both spawns, but like North is definitely the favorite. But, you know, personally I think it's awkward to have tiebreakers on asymmetrical maps. You'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll go back to the training room. This time Joker only 3 MLEs. They're going to add 2 Super Conquerors to their lineup. Other than that, keeping it the same. Dizzy's running an MLE, so it looks like Joker's keeping Reaction as the starting light tank. Oh man, oh man. Apex running 4 MLEs, 2 British Heavies, and a T100. So no more triple 50M strat. They did that more of a fear factor for Joker to stay away from the med side, and I was a little bit nervous that they were going to take a long time to get back into the fight, but the rest of the Apex players were able to stay alive in game 3. And again, somehow, the Super Conqueror that Joker initially pushed was able to survive that entire game, so. Anyway, let's get it for game number 4. Apex wins, they move on to upper bracket finals. Joker wins, they move on to upper bracket finals to play the winner of Moon and Kitten. Last time we started spectating from Joker's side, let's start spectating from Apex side. Looks like they are playing A. Joker also playing A. Both teams with 1 light. Lineups are quite similar overall, just Apex has an extra MLE, Joker has an extra Super Conk. The Joker a little bit more committed towards them. I know both teams have tanks in the middle. Both teams putting 3 in the middle. Reaction getting some really good spots on the 3 Apex tanks. Not able to get lit himself, so very interesting. Joker doubling in the B cap as well. Krish DJ pushing pretty far forward. They could get punished here if they overextend. Krish does get spotted. How does Joker respond? They do have the early cap, so they can relax a little bit. Apex will grab A. Looks like Tunnel does spot Pathy and Dizzy in the B cap, though. Krish is pushing forward to put an extra shot into Dizzy. He takes a good amount of damage. Good early bleeds from Chris and Tunnel. Krish and Tunnel. Pharaoh did take a hit early in the game, though. Didn't quite notice that. Reaction's all the way in the C cap. They are going to grab the base. That will give Joker a good cap lead here. That's going to put a lot of effort on the Apex team to make a push here. And Chris, trying to back himself out, does take a couple hits. Activated his reactive to kind of mitigate that a little bit, but he has blood a good amount. Joker, Apex are about even on hit points, but now the thing is, Apex needs to make a push here. Joker's got the advantage in terms of caps, of course, and they can set up a really nice defense. They're very spread out here. Looking at the minimap, they've basically made an entire line. Their tanks are all set up in a line, and Apex is going to have to push accordingly. They're going to do so on the C side, but they are bleeding a little bit. Blue's taking some damage here. Dizzy playing up top, punishing Tunnel there. Free shot from Dizzy. Fair's going to rotate out. What is Tunnel's play here? Is he taking a 1v1 against the Emily? Emily's got a better hold down position. More frontal gun depression, easier to work that. It looks like Apex wants to play elsewhere. Pharaoh's getting spotted rotating, and I think that's going to give Dizzy the confidence to take this 1v1. Looking at the other side of the map, though, looks like Joker does have a little bit of a trap set up for the A cap as well. Steel's there, Milo's spotted. Okay, maybe not so much a trap, but they do have defense, or they have a counter push set up on A if they need to. Looks like Pharaoh is going to commit towards the corner here. He takes some damage. Apex not looking too good with this push here, going to be honest. Tunnel's quite low already. Pharaoh trying to shoot reaction, keep him off. In comes Blue to help out, but Tunnel and Pharaoh both bleeding incredibly hard here. Joker's got way too much hit points here, and Pharaoh's just getting kind of touched in this little brawl here. Blue's going to try to keep reaction away, and Pharaoh's going to have side shots on Dizzy, but Tunnel's going to go down quite quickly. Pharaoh should have this kill, though. Gotta hit it, though. He's not going to hit it. Hitscan also getting killed on the A side. Joker is definitely winning this game by a good amount. They have 2 tanks up, 3,000 HP up. Kills are traded. DJ goes down for reaction, but Pharaoh was not able to get the kill on Dizzy, and it's going to be a big challenge for him to get that. Yeah, he goes down. Nice HE shot from Pharaoh. No, that was an ammo rack, actually. Panzer trying to get the kill on Gambling here, but I think this game is pretty much over at this point. Panzer does find it, but Chris trying to go for the kill as well. He ends up wasting his shot, and yeah, this one's going to Joker. We are going to see a game 5. The question is who gets what spawn. A little bit of a sus map for tiebreakers, I'm not going to lie, but those are the cards that have been dealt, so we will see who wins the set. GG to Joker. They played that well. Especially the C fight. I really don't know what Tunnel and Pharaoh were doing. It was kind of an awkward fight that they took. They both bled a good amount before pushing, and once they had Blue in, it helped a little bit, but it didn't keep Pharaoh alive. Tunnel was already dead. It was kind of rough. So Joker's going to have the North spawn, which is considered to be the better one. That's going to be a challenge for Apex to bring it back. They really needed to win that game 4. They were not able to do so. Joker having that early cap advantage is really helpful for them. So we will see how it goes. Subs are being made on the Joker side of things. Apex does have Derpy on the bench, but he has not played any of the games today, I believe. I haven't noticed any subs on the Apex side of things, and we're seeing an interesting bat chat pick here from Apex. I thought I saw 50B for a second, but I think that was just a misclick. I don't play an Apex comp team. Someone's got to stream, Sean. I was strongly considering playing this season, but someone had to stream. And I still enjoy streaming. I think it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's something that someone's got to do. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Sean. VTorch here in for Reaction. Reaction's got fans. W. Asta Hydrated, you are correct. So welcome to Rejected and Slick. 30 seconds away from Game 3. Make sure I got the map intro ready. Game 5, guys. Winner is moving on to the upper side finals. It's not grands yet. This isn't a huge deal. But the loser's set does have to be careful. Of course, dropping to the loser's side is never fun. I think both of these teams could be able to handle their way through, but, you know, you never know. Teams could upset them in this last day of the PYS, where only the top teams remain. Anyway, we will go ahead, take a look at Castilla map intro, and then look at the tank lineups. Looks like you guys can't see it. Joker's got a double light tank. Apex only one of them. No, I lied. Apex has 2 of them. One's a bat chat. I forgot to look at the bat chat. I'm always used to seeing T100s Anyway. Intro wrapping up. Here we are, guys. Game number 5. North spawn typically considered the better one purely just because of this giant hill in the back that Dizzy is actually going to be using to climb up on. Potentially spotting B for resets. They also have this little self boost in the corner. South spawn really just doesn't have anything of the sort. South spawn's best counterplay is that they've got better access into B early on. That's about it. Hitscan's going for an early crossing into the ramp here. Takes a shot from Gambling, but other than that, nothing crazy in the opening game here, but good opening position to take here. But it looks like Krish... Ooh, Pharaoh takes a shot first of all. I don't know if that was blind or not, but Krish and Blue both getting spotted in the crossing. Maybe it was just Krish. No, they were both spotted. Taking an early aggressive position on the C side. However, Joker's already grabbed A. They're off to a really good start. They've got the base lead. Gambling Gooning is able to put some bleeds in. Yeah, Apex is just bleeding really hard in the opening game here. They're already down 1500 HP. And Joker's already got a defense set up here. The question is, what do you do if you're Apex? You cannot push this lane. Joker got a huge defense set up. In fact, they're actually getting the counter push ready as well with Steel and Milo in the back. Basically, everyone from the Apex team has already bled, and they haven't even grabbed a base yet. They finally do get the base, but they are 80 cap points down. Panzer's been bled up top, and I think Joker knows that he is completely alone. And Reaction looks like he wants to push him, so does Dizzy. Yeah, they're just going to shove Panzer. No, they're not going to shove Panzer. Interesting. Okay. Apex has the cap, but they are getting kind of clobbered on the hit points right now. They are getting good bleeds back into Javi, though. Javi is on half HP. Reaction did take a hit. Dizzy taking a shot as well. Okay. So bleeds are starting to come back into play for Apex, but the question remains, are they going to be able to bring the caps back? It's a big challenge. Castilla is often referred to as Campstia because how campy of a map it is. Very difficult to organize pushes on this map. Javi takes another shot. He's pretty low already, but Reaction and Dizzy are potentially making a play for tunnel here, and that could be quite awkward. Javi gets killed, though. Who killed Javi? I did not see that. Okay. Hitscan kills Javi from the center, but in comes Dizzy. Look at the position Dizzy's taken. Notice the Colabama spot. Very difficult one to dig out, and Apex gave it to him, and he's going to have really good shots on tunnel now. Dizzy's not messing around here. Reaction's going to pop in as well, put in an extra shot. Panzer's lit as well. He's going to bail. Tunnel's likely to get picked off here. We trade shots. Panzer's running. Tunnel's still there. He's spotted for 20 seconds. What's happening to Kak, though? Kak's taking a lot of damage. He's tracked. Hitscan's going to put in a shot, but he takes 2 in return. Ouch. Not a good trade, and he is already incredibly low himself. Dizzy's going to see if he can look for the kill here. No, he's looking for tunnel instead. He could sneak in a kill on Hitscan as well. Kak gets picked, though. 2-tank lead for Apex. They do have the caps back as well. They're going to be pushing in on this side of the map. Dizzy's still quite alone on the other side. He's going to be hunting down tunnel. He takes a shot. In comes Reaction. Tunnel does get picked. Pharaoh's driving into the B base. No, he's going to hunt down Dizzy with Panzer. But Reaction's coming in as well. I want to see the play that Panzer makes here. He's going to go for the full clip on Dizzy. He misses the shot. He's not going to have the kill anymore. He has to roll really well to get the kill. Reaction gets picked by Pharaoh, though. That's a big shot in from Panzer. He's got to roll high to get this kill. But Gambling gets picked off on the other side of the map. Apex looking like they are doing pretty well in the end game. They just don't have hit points. They have tanks, though. Pharaoh does get the kill on Dizzy along with Panzer's support. It's a 5-on-2. Steel should win this 1v1 against Blue Enjoyer, though. Hitscan gets the kill on Milo. It's a 5v1. Steel might not have it left. He's going to go for the shot into Blue. Looking for an HE. No, not shooting an HE, and instead just an AP 310 roll. Not very good. Blue gets the kill, and Apex gets the win over Joker. Big dub there for Apex. They are proving themselves this tournament, guys. They're proving themselves. 3-2 win over Joker. When was the last time Joker lost a set? I don't know. And GG's. 3-2 win Apex over Joker. Hitscan with an amazing 4.7k damage game. They had really good punishes on Javi, who is not in a very good position. I didn't see exactly how he got bled by everyone, but Seen everyone had a shot on him. Tunnel was bleeding him. Hit scan was bleeding him. And yeah, that was a really nice game. GG's for Apex, and we can see we've got a few players running the avatar as well. Blue, Pharaoh, Krish, back from the clan event days. Actually, a lot of players from both teams were in Apex for the clan event, which is quite funny. Dizzy was there, Milo was there, Kak was there. So, yeah, dubs to Apex. Happy about that. GG's, good win. Happy for my clan. Job's not done, though. Job is not done. Of course, that was just the first set. These teams are likely to meet up in Grands later. Or at least in Losers Finals, who knows. Because Apex is about to play the winner of the other set. I am pulling up the website right now. We can see how the other sets are going. This tiebreaker, probably the longest set. I can't imagine any went longer than that one. Tiebreaker. Are all the others done? Yeah, all the others have been done. This is the only tiebreaker. But, looking at screen here, Moon defeats Kitten 3-1. So Kitten gonna play against Joker, lower bracket semis. Imagine if Kitten got this upset, that would be crazy. So Moon Apex in the upper bracket finals. This will be an interesting one. I have not seen Moon play. I did get their logo, so they actually did send me a logo, which is good. It was AI generated, need a little bit of cleaning, but we got it. Group 2, 7 Rats defeats Toma 3-0. I think yesterday Toma beat 7 Rats once, and then I think 7 Rats ended up winning the group. And Origin 3-1 over 11. So 11 Toma, someone will get eliminated, and then 7 Rats Origin. And yeah. We have a little bit of time until the next set. I have to double check how long it is. Because it's probably not going to be that long after all, thinking about it. Apex Moon, a 950. Okay. Worst map to have tiebreaker on. Agreed, it's an awkward one. Props to Apex for winning it on South Spawn, though. Any idea how long Wargaming will hold off on introducing comp? Don't know, Copenhagen, but it probably won't be there on release because they have to put all the resources in other things. It's going to be very difficult for them to, you know, work on that with everything else going on. I expect it to take a long time, Copenhagen, personally. They're not getting rid of comp, like Tolian's not getting fired and everything, to my knowledge. At least I really hope he doesn't. I love Tolian, she's the GOAT. But yeah, it might take a long time, I don't know. I don't have my hopes very high. Hello Maria, unfortunately I do not speak the language that you were speaking, so can't understand that. Everyone's reacting to the set, yeah, big dub. Man of my word, uh-oh. Mr. Viltrumite. He's ready to see the spawn make a comeback. Hey, and we got the 10 gift subs, Breeze, dude. Thank you so much. Very kind. Mr. Viltrumite, Mr. Anakin. Thank you for the 10 gifts. I appreciate it. You are a man of your word. Let it never be said that you are not a man of your word. Very kind, very generous. Everyone who got a sub, make sure to thank Mr. Breeze. Loyal Apex member. It's always good to have you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Purple Arwen's 24k points. Nice prediction, man. Nice prediction. W. Alright. We've got about 18 minutes. Alright, sorry, I was just sending a message in the mod chat. Yeah, we got 20 minutes. 18 minutes until the next set, so we can play a couple games. Uprising is out, and you guys know what that means. It's patent time. Patents are, in my opinion, the kings of Uprising. The ability's just too good. Thanks for streaming. Of course, Noel. I'm having fun. It's enjoyable to watch my team as well. Alright, let's get it, y'all. For chat emote. That's such a good emote. Originally it was emote before I made it my profile picture on Discord. I was like, this is such a good emote, I have to make it my profile pic. It's just so good. So, yeah, I did exactly that. Okay, I'm gonna say I don't love playing here in this tank. I'm gonna cross over to this side. Maybe see if the leopard gets shot again. We'll see. What is going on over there? Grill was doing some sneaking about. I'm very unfortunate to have been tracked there. We're just gonna farm out. This is a great position to play. And I'm well armored, so we will have no problems cleaning this side up. Very nice. The grill's getting punished for his stupidity as well. Good start. I'm gonna rotate over to heavy side. Guessing Joker will blast through Kitten though. We'll see. I think Kitten took Joker to tiebreaker at some point. I forget if it was arena comp or if it was another time, like maybe previous tournament. I don't remember. I remember Kitten at least doing reasonably well, better than expected against that team. Not to say that, oh, they're gonna win, but, you know, they're not pushovers. They're not pushovers. That being said, I don't think they've made a top 8 yet. Ooh, that guy got touched. Let's play at range over here. I think that'll be fun. Can play like in that TD rock right there. I'm gonna ping it away so someone else doesn't drive there, because I don't want someone to drive there. Yes, make sure to thank Breeze for the subs. Very generous. We love Tullian. Agreed. Tullian is the GOAT. Wait, what's their PTA doing over there? Huh. I wish I could punish that. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I already did. It's fine. I'm just kind of driving around. Clearly not driving very well. What build did I use for honor mode? Oh yes, I did do my honor mode run in Baldur's Gate. I had a Bard Paladin. Swords Bard Paladin cooked. I'm gonna take all of the damage. He's got the 3-shot. He should. I thought if he had the 2-shot, he would kill me. Swords Bard plus Paladin. 2 in Paladin, 10 in Swords Bard. And then Ballast Armor and Nirulna just hits so hard. Because Nirulna does piercing damage. This is Baldur's Gate 3 talk, by the way. I have been completely obsessed with that game for the past couple months. Really since October, I've been playing that game non-stop almost. Oh, I'm dead. If this guy gets shot, I still die. No, I didn't get splashed. I should probably just die at some point, though. I don't know why I'm trying to hold my life. Somehow they missed. Somehow they missed. I'm not trying to survive here, guys. I'd like to die, but I mean, if I can get free damage, I will. We baited that shot, we may as well. There we go. Grill gets us. That's fine. But yeah. So yeah, the Nirulna does piercing damage, and then Ballast Armor doubles it. So, like each hit was hitting for 50. That was before the smites as well, including the smites. Like it could do with a good upcasted smite, like 100 something damage in a hit. And then you get extra attack. It's just so good. And that's not even gonna. I'm not even explaining the best tech with it, which was Arcane Acuity. But anyway. This is, no one will understand what I'm talking about unless you play Baldur's Gate, so I do not expect everyone to understand what's going on. Oh, hello. I don't want to take a big shot there, unfortunate. I'm held down. I've got reasonably okay armor. I'll probably We're fine here. He spun. Just trying to stay all down as best I can. Damn. We're doing just fine in this little brawl. We were off to a HP deficit when he pushed me, and so we mostly brought it back actually, which is not bad at all. But I am going to struggle to pen that player. He's probably just gonna, he's waiting for his spin. If I can just activate my ability and kill him, that would be best. Oh, or the bat chat helps out. No, I missed. Ouch, I die? Do I die? I don't. Bat chat's the goat. Nice. We have a nice game on our hands. Hey, Maximito, thank you for the sub. Surprised Moon be kidding. I mean, I haven't seen Moon play before. They've had a really good run, though. They were in Joker's bracket yesterday, and they still got out in second place. It was pretty impressive. It's not easy to play against Joker. Obviously, they didn't beat Joker, but they played against that group and still came out. Just pub and heard Apex beat Joker first round. Yeah, there's still another set to go. It really doesn't mean as much, but it's still, you know, something to consider. Both teams have been talking a lot of shit to each other. It's all banter. Everyone loves each other. They're all friends and stuff. But there's so much smack talk. It's hilarious. I just really hope Apex isn't talking right now, because the job's not done. They should not be talking smack yet. If they win today, this second set, then yes. But if it's, you know, you can't start talking yet. Job's not done. We'll play another game. We'll try to make it quicker though. Attachment on my patent. If it's, I think it's the shell, right? I think that's 9-year anniversary. 8 or 9-year anniversary players get an attachment on all of their tanks. Yeah, it's this. It's yeah, 8 or 9-year anniversary. I think it's 9, but I don't remember. Have any interest in D&D? I've never played D&D before, actually, Copenhagen. I don't know. I like Baldur's Gate 3 a lot, but I think part of the reason I like it is because everything is mechanized and it's not manual, you know, math that you have to do every time. And also it's like a set campaign as opposed to a creative thing. Not that a creative campaign's bad. Ouch. I'm gonna get killed here. Oh no. I haven't tried D&D. I guess I can't really dig it until I try it, right? But I don't know. We'll see. It isn't something that I can say I've been the most interested in. Ooh, I'm spotted. Right me. I got hit. Cross map. Probably Hori. Not a good start. How about you, chat? Hey, thanks, James, for helping out. If you are free. If you're not free, don't sweat it, but I do appreciate it. Alright, well, we'll play over on this side. We'll camp a little bit. Why not? Let's just camp. Play a little passive. We got a rough start to us. Don't have very good powers. I mean, Chain Lightning 1's actually not bad at all, but, like, you know, you hope to get better stuff when you start. Like, more than just that. We'll camp for now. Oh, we got Raze on our team. What's up, Raze? Did not notice Raze. That's my dog right there. I can't hit shots though. I'm covering him. Bruh, he's getting handled. Yeah, and we're losing mid side pretty bad. Yeah, let's play med side. I'm not gonna camp over here. This is not the best play. Yeah, I don't know anything about D&D. If it's similar, I mean, I'm assuming it's very similar to Baldur's Gate, at least in some way. But I've never been into it until this game. Okay. Yeah, this is not going too well for us, I'm gonna be honest. El Ponda Nub. Why does this guy talk like that? I missed. How did I not hit? Oh, I damaged his gun. It didn't do any damage, even though I shot HE. Unlucky. Fortune 2 rapid fire. I think I take it over Inferno. I think I do. Yeah, my misplay. Yeah, shoot. This is not looking good for us gamers. I'm not confident. Maybe I go... Oh, shoot. I have the shared in the back. Do I help take him out? This is not good. Nah, am I dead? He had a full clip, dang. I thought he shot, so I was like, okay, I can put in the extra one, and then I got tracked, so rip me. Did not play that well, but I think I needed to get out of there anyway, because yeah, I just got my room invite, so honestly, that was convenient. No, I didn't want to drag that one out. We'll hide. And it's Apex Moon. Moon's on the left, Apex on the right. Got it. See, we'll say D&D pretty great having tactical combat, one of the strengths of the game rules. Most fun is collaborative storytelling. I see. I'll consider it. I will consider it. Who do you play with? I'm curious. Da-da-da. Anyway, we can go ahead and show the training room now. Maps are going to be... yeah, Naval, Ghost Factory, and Mine Ruins. So when it comes to Game 5, we'll see Mine Ruins. Anyway, I am not very familiar with the Moon team at all. We should actually probably show their roster, yeah? Let's do that. Looking at roster, they are led by Emma. We have Winter 19, Itty Bitty, who was in Apex at one point for a brief moment, and not really for long, maybe like a month. Revival, Asmodee, 285, Teddy Bear, Aromatica, Fat Guy, and Nemo. That is your Moon roster. We already showed Apex earlier, but we can go ahead and go back to the training room screen. But wanted to highlight the roster. These guys having a very nice tournament, making all the way to the winner side in Group 1, which is the hardest group for sure. Doing a good job against Kitten. Moon top 8 contender. I mean, they just beat Kitten. Didn't even take it to tiebreak. They're in the winners finals against Apex. They're having a pretty good tournament. Cannot lie. I don't know who they beat in day 2, though. Maybe I could check that real quickly. We've still got about a minute and a half until the set begins. They were in Joker's group. They beat Rose and Zero. I am not as familiar with Rose. I know Zero has existed, but not really been... Maybe they made one top 8. I don't think they have. Maybe they did a while ago. It's been a minute. I'm a little hazy. But I don't really care to show it on the screen. They did kind of get handled by Joker, though. 2-0 and then 3-0 yesterday. But they did do a good job. They 3-0'd Zero and they 3-0'd Rose. So they're not bad. And again, they beat Kitten today. So they're a reasonably good team. But anyway, we can go ahead and look at the lineups here in Naval. Very interesting tanks that we're seeing here. Pharaoh and Panzer running 62As. Not tanks that you see too often. It's a specialty tank. It's actually got very good armor. The hull is very strong. Might even be a challenge for the T100s to pen. Maybe 50M, not so much, but the T100 being low profile, kind of shooting up into that that hull, could be a challenge for it. And we're going to be seeing 2 of them for Apex, no light tank. They will have a 50M in the mix, though. And both teams running 3 MLEs. Moon's got a light with the 50M and 2 2 and 5Bs. Apex with a super conch. Anyway, let's go ahead, introduce Naval Frontier, and get going with the first game of the set. Did I set the logos up correctly? I didn't even notice if I did that. Have not been paying attention. I was not looking at all. Can teams take TDs? Dominic, you can take whatever TD you want. The best TD at the moment is probably the Ho-Ri. We saw a good amount of them yesterday. Okay, we did set up logos. Good. We saw a few Ho-Ris yesterday. They actually did quite well. WZ, not as common anymore. It did get nerfed. It's still good, but it's not as good as it was when it was meta. But you can take any tier 10 that you want. There's no restriction there. Looks like both teams are hard committing A. Super Conqueror staying up top for... Oh my god, look at this. Pharaoh with the triple consumable. Rose he activated his adrenaline early. And the TVP 62A, so he switched out one of the 62s for TVP, but they're pushing hard into Nemo here. Pharaoh going for some crazy strat. In come the 3 MLEs around. They find 285. They're just going to kill him immediately. Moon could farm off this, though. They could absolutely farm. No, they're looking at Panzer. They're kind of wasting their time a little bit. I think if they farm the MLEs pushing through, that could be quite good for them. And yeah, Blue taking half of his HP already. Apex is already down 3k. Apex is not committing anyone to fight 285 except for Derpy. Asmodee is cooking Panzer here. He's not looking too good. Pharaoh's also getting bled out quite heavily. An interesting opening strat from Apex, but they already lose a tank. Moon's grabbed A, and they're looking poised to take game 1 here. They're up a tank. Panzer's incredibly low. Tunnel's got some problems to deal with in a moment here. So it's an interesting opening play from Apex, but it did not work. And Panzer's dead. Asmodee gets the kill. Very nicely done. And Teddy Bear is going to be hit point sharing for Fat Guy. I was going to look elsewhere into Aromatica. He will go down in just a moment here. Blue trying to cover from up top. Derpy was able to get the kill on 285, but now getting handled by Nemo. Tunnel looking for the kill on Fat Guy, but not able to get it. Nemo's going to handle Blue. Somehow, though, the hit points aren't as terrible as they were earlier. But Krish is getting handled quite heavily by Asmodee. Really good play from Moon, I have to say. They capitalized quite well on Apex's push. They did a good job bleeding out those MLEs, which was the good opportunity that I pointed out earlier. Hitscan is in a 1v4 over here. He's not surviving this one. And Blue saying, I need 2 more players for my team. Oh dear. I don't know what happened there. Apex is for sure top 4 if they keep this momentum. Angel, I don't think that was ever a question. They were 3rd place last season under the pincer tag, but I mean, really the question is how high can they go at the moment. They're looking pretty good. That being said, they were in a very Amogus strat this game, and it did not pay off at all. Really good job from Moon punishing them for it. And Moon takes game 1. Apex just does not seem to win the first games of these sets. We'll see if they're locked in now. But that was definitely an Amogus strat. A little sauce. Moon is MT lag. Okay, I've never heard of that clan either, to be honest. But thank you for the info, Sean. No one streams EU? There's plenty of EU streamers. But I am not one of them. In 285, doing top damage despite being originally singled out by the Apex team for the push. That did not work out at all for them. Yeah, Fair and Panzer not doing too well. I did not see that last second TVP swap. I don't know if that was trolling or what. That was something. It was a little goofy. You shocked if Moon takes the game off Hicks? Well, they just did. But I don't know. Their strat was, I'll just say it looked experimental. I don't know. We'll see though. I don't know. Maybe that was their A game and they just got completely destroyed. I'm not trying to cope for them at all here. Moon did a really good job at capitalizing. Not every team would be able to punish mistakes like that. So it was good. Also, something to note here, Apex has 6 mobile players and 1 PC. Moon looks like they are all PC players. So they've got that extra thing going for them. This is a team that would not have been able to compete if this were a mobile-only tournament. So we got a mixed team making their way to the winners finals of this group. Wondering if you don't see TDs often. That's just because of the meta. You know, meta has always been around heavies because heavies are just the most broken class in the game and have been for years. And Wargaming really doesn't seem intent on changing that at all. The 113 GFT, the only reason it was the meta tank is because it did a heavies job. But other than that, like, heavy armor and that sort of thing has always been the meta with very few exceptions. Anyway, game number 2. Moon is up 1-0. This time, Apex has a more standard lineup. We're not seeing any crazy tanks. 250Ms with the T100. Moon's got one T100 and 150M. And then you've got your MLEs, 215B Superconk. Both teams running an IS-4, interestingly. Both teams headed more towards the C side. Moon a little bit split off, sending a tank in the back. They're 200. Looks like contact has been made on both sides. Tunnel taking the first hit here. Asmodee getting bled out as well. And again, Apex is going for a super early aggressive opening here with their MLE. Derby's going to take a little bit of time as well. They find 285. Puts in a shot to blue, but Asmodee is taking some damage over on the med side. But Apex is getting punished here by Itty Bitty Asmodee 285, who put up a good defense for the middle there. Apex is just going to push right up top into Asmodee, but Tunnel's getting bled hard. He's already in half HP. Krish and Panzer are going to be going in there. Asmodee's still going to look at bleeding out Tunnel, though. And he'll put one more shot in. He should go down to Krish here. So can stop the bleeding. And it looks like we are seeing a counter push from Moon into Blue, who gets picked off. Derpy's getting bled pretty heavily as well. And this game is also in Moon's favor. Fat Guy is perma-tracked up top, but the hit points are still big favor of Moon. Apex is up a tank, though, and they now have position on 285 and Teddy. Tanks are now even once again. Nemo's going to be flanking around from the left side. Panzer's getting bled. Krish is getting bled. Apex is taking hits that they cannot afford to take right now. They're down 2,000 HP. You cannot be making trades at this point. You have the cap as well. There's no reason to be taking these hits. But it looks like Moon has made a call to flank around hit scan here. They've got a punish going, and Apex can't really support it. Tunnel's going to try to sneak shots into Teddy Bear. DJ's going to come around to support, actually. I lied. There was support. And 285 is now finding himself in an awkward 3v1 scenario. Now DJ's going to help out with Itty Bitty as well. Actually, really smart heads-up play there. Putting in that HE. Panzer going to look for the kill here. Bouncing it. But Tunnel picks it up instead. DJ now helping out to keep Hitscan alive. And they're bringing back the positioning quite well, actually. Panzer will go down in just a moment here. It's not a matter of if, but when. Tunnel needs to survive. 285 misses the kill shot. That would have been game-changing for Moon. But at the moment, it seems like Apex is bringing things back. Aromatica takes the hit into DJ, or puts the hit into DJ. But Hitscan and Tunnel are both incredibly low in hit points right now. And Nemo's going to look for the kill. No, not able to get it. Shooting at DJ instead. It's getting intense in the end game here, guys. DJ needs to perform. Misses the shot into Aromatica. Going to go for a counter push. If they trade, it might not go well. Nemo's looking for some kills on this side here. Putting a shot into DJ, but DJ puts one back into Nemo. Another good heads-up play. Nemo's looking for Tunnel. Not going to find him, though. Hit scans in B. But DJ's just going to take this 1v1 against Aromatica, and that's very important for Apex to win. Nemo's still floating around over there. One nice thing that Tunnel's doing is keeping him spotted. Nemo's not able to float around unspotted like he was earlier in the light tank. However, DJ does get the kill, bringing the game back. Very sus opening. But somehow, they have 2 caps and they have 3 tanks to 1 right now. And again, Tunnel doing an amazing job keeping Nemo spotted. And Nemo's just been too busy looking at him to do anything else. Nemo does get the kill in hit scan, though. Who peeked out a little prematurely. Tunnel sneaks in a shot, but it's 900 cap points for Moon now. Tunnel's going to turn around, activate his reactive. Who gets the ego chow? Nemo bounces the shot. Tunnel's going to go for that kill. He gets it. And Apex snatches that game. That Moon was set to win that one as well. Absolutely amazing positional play in the endgame from Apex, I have to admit. Big heads-up play from DJ helping out Panzer, putting those extra shots in, keep him alive a little bit longer, and then taking that one-on-one against 285, and then the other one-on-one against Aromatica at the end game. DJ absolutely the MVP there. I gotta give a crown out, guys. I haven't given out any hats today for this tournament, but I've got to give a hat out. We've got to give a crown to Mr. DJ. He did a great job that game. I can't see too well. Is that good? Is that in a good position? Move it up a little bit. DJ had a very nice game there. Definitely won that one for Apex. PC has 8x the zoom? No, it has triple zoom, whereas mobile has double. Anyway, nice game from DJ. Reading up in the chat. First, I have to make sure I'm readied up. Okay, we're readied up. We're going to be moving on to Ghost Factory, by the way. Origin lost some good players. Big's doing better than your team, can't say much. We're new to the comp scene. They're looking really good for their first comp scene stuff. Advantage to playing mobile game on PC. I mean, both platforms have their advantages. I would not say PC is strictly better. There is no data to suggest that PC is better at the highest level. But mobile aim assist is literally in, but yeah, so it's both platforms have their pros. Anyway, we've got 10 seconds left until our next game, so we can go ahead and introduce Ghost Vac. Anyway, I see a bunch of people arguing about PC being strictly better. Mobile has several advantages of their own, you know. It's not just like PC has every advantage over mobile. First of all, mobile has their... aim assist is basically just like free shots into cupolas and everything. You can track, you know, weak spots perfectly, where on PC you can't do it and it requires mechanical aim input to do that, where on mobile it does not. Also on mobile you have a joystick which allows you a lot more degrees of freedom and movement than PC, where you only have WASD. Panzer getting spotted on the A base, gonna drop. He takes a hit for it though. Took a little bit of time to get out there. He knew he was spotted but still stayed, so very awkward. Nice position from 285 in the opening game. Sorry, I'm not going to discuss the PC versus mobile debate in the middle of the game. We will focus on the brawl at hand. Looks like Moon pushing directly into DJ here. Fat Guy as well. They're just going hard aggressive into DJ, missing their shots though. Whereas Blue and Krish are going directly into Asmodee on the other side of the map. So Asmodee going to get picked off, but so will DJ momentarily. Hitscan's going to try to help out with the farming, and actually Chess Committee's taking a good amount of shots himself. So Apex is getting some good counterbleeds from this, especially now the Hitscan's on the rear of Chess Committee. He had that nice HE shot in there. Fat Guy's getting himself caught out. Somehow Asmodee is still alive over here. Krish has not yet gotten that kill, but Fat Guy is getting double tapped. Asmodee will get picked by Krish here in just a moment. He does. 285 1v1ing Panzer. He bounces the shot. Panzer, what are you doing? He's been telling me not to spectate him, but too bad, Panzer. The world saw your bounce. And yeah, this is looking a lot better for Apex here. They've got 6 tanks alive, 6v3. Blue got lit on fire. He will go down. 2v2 fight over here until Panzer gets in. Nemo's fighting against Tunnel. It's looking good for Tunnel. Gets the kill. And now the rest of Apex comes in to clean up the fight. Ram kill into Aromatica. That one hurt. And Apex will take game 3. This one, the least close win for Apex. I will say, I mean, game 1 was less close, but that was a big win for Moon. This is the bigger sweep for Apex. And that's game 3. Game 4 will also be on Ghost Fac. We will see if we can force the tiebreaker, which is going to be Mayan Ruins. Moon's not looking terrible. Teddy Bear had a nice game, but Moon pushed really hard into DJ, took a long time to get the kill. Hitscan was able to farm out. He did 3.5. Apex looking solid. But yeah, back to PC versus mobile. Yeah, both controls have their benefits. I think the biggest one for PC is definitely the manual triple zoom. I watched a couple videos and people think maybe, I don't know, that PC is just strictly better, but mobile has advantages, being that auto aim and also the joystick, having better control over the tank. But PC, definitely mobile or manual zoom is a huge advantage in my opinion. Sean, they're suffering from hubris and underestimating Moon, so they're trying stuff out instead of playing serious. Yeah, I think Moon has proved that they're not a team to be taken lightly. They're playing pretty well. That being said, it looks like Apex is running another interesting tank. They've got the Yag out. Now he's being subbed. No, he's not being subbed. He's being told to switch. T-Dub is telling Pharaoh, switch out of that tank. Don't mess around anymore. We're not running a Yag. So Pharaoh runs the T100. We are seeing an E100 from Tunnel, though. Unless he's playing Yag. Maybe it is in the strat. I don't know. They're trolling too much. Recruiting a 32% win rate players. It's the third time you said that, and I will time you out next time. Game is not messing around. Alright, guys. Game number 4. See if Moon can force a tiebreaker. They've got a concept. An interesting tank. Not a common one, but still a good one, and I wouldn't say it's off meta. It's a good meta pick. It's more of a niche role player, but it works quite well. I've subbed in a few scrims and have run the concept and seen the concept several times. Thomas Rigid 2, by the way. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I do know Rigid a little bit. Thank you for the info, though, Sean. I appreciate it. Anyway, now we've got Moon on south spawn, Apex on north. Panzerwagon is the light tank for north spawn. I'm curious to see why they're using this one. T100 for Moon. It's going to be Asmo Day. For average players in pubs, I think a difference doesn't matter. For top players, top things you're going to see a difference. I think it's the opposite, Meep. I think, on average, PC is easier to use for a mid-level player, but at top-level play, there is no data to show that PC players are playing better than mobile. There's zero data to suggest it. If you look at stats with players and everything, there is no stat where PC players are dominating mobiles. Interestingly here, looks like Apex is doing the same exact thing to Moon that Moon did previously, just pushing into the B cap. Previously, DJ had gotten pushed out hard by Apex, or DJ from Apex had gotten pushed out hard, but he was able to survive a long time. This time, though, Chess Committee has been bled out incredibly hard. He is down to 100 HP already. He's lost one of his crew. So Apex has good pressure there. Moon doing the same thing that Apex did last game, counter-pushing into C. But Hitscan's surviving a good amount of time, and he's got DJ to support him. And it looks like Apex is actually going to counter-push potentially with Blue. No, Blue is having second thoughts about that. There's a lot going around here. Hard to see what's happening. The Mouse is finally joining the fight. He's been a little bit slow. Apex, though, they push very heavily into Moon's own spawn. They take out the T100. Toon5B is going to try to run away, but won't be able to do it. Pharaoh catching him in the Panzerwagon. I am curious to see why it was used. Maybe it's just the raw speed for getting into the spawn with their push here. Nemo's joining the fight, but he's already, you know, his team's already dead. So not a whole lot's going to happen there. Teddy's quite low. Aromatica gets killed. Itty Bitty's still alive here, but looks like Fat Guy going to be the main target for Apex here after Chess Committee and a Teddy Bear go down. And yeah, looks like, you know, game 1, well played from Moon. Game 2, Apex had a really good positional end game. Games 3 and 4, Apex, like, we're not messing around. We're just going to take the brawl to them. They take the set 3-1. They are in grands. The question becomes, who will they play? But GG's, though. Congrats to Moon for making it to winners finals, but they dropped down to losers finals. We will see who they play. Winner of Joker Kitten. Who's it going to be? I can't show the room, unfortunately, because, you know, I'm supposed to not spoil it. But it's Joker. We do not get to see Kitten today. Big sad. But let me go ahead and show the website maybe real quick, and we can kind of see how things went after I set up the room. Joker Moon. Update icons. Alright. Will the brackets load? Alright, and taking a look at the groups. So, Joker 3-0'd Kitten. Not even close, that one. I thought maybe Kitten would put up a fight, but no, they had a rough day today. Losing to Moon and Joker, back-to-back. In this group, Toma, unfortunately not able to win a single game today. They got 3-0'd by 7 Rats and 11. 7 Rats and Origin are still playing in the upper bracket final, so this is a good set. If you guys want to watch this, Core is streaming it. Loser plays 11. And no one is yet set in grands. So that is how things are going in Group 2. You can zoom out a little bit. You can maybe see them both on the same screen, just barely. Read the chat a little bit. Panzer bounced with aimbot. Argument isn't valid anymore. I mean, every player bounces shots. PC players bounce shots too. Triple zoom hit your shots easier across maps. I agree, triple zoom is a big advantage, but mobile has huge advantages as well with better tank control, and you can literally aim weak spots. Moon's first run, I believe so. Sean says they were here last season, well, but I didn't see them, so I guess I didn't realize it. But very cool. Anyway, can wait a little bit more before we show the training room. Actually, no, it is ready to show. We can go ahead and put it in. And here we have Joker versus Moon. First time these two teams play today. And we've got Molendyke for the first map. Let me check the rest of them. Molendyke, Oasis, and Faust if it comes down to it. Joker's got a 113. We're seeing a tank that we haven't yet seen this tournament. 113 being used. Not a bad tank. It's reasonably fast, got reasonable armor, and a reasonable gun. It's a decent all-arounder, I suppose. But maybe they're not committing to it. You guys can argue about mobile versus PC all you guys want, but the reality is, if you look at the highest level, top PC players and top mobile players are performing about equally. So whatever you guys want to argue, until you can prove that one platform is dominating over the other in terms of stats and tournaments and all that, you really can't make any conclusions. That's my opinion on it. Anyway, I will stop talking about that topic. We can focus in on Joker versus Moon. First map, Molendyke, double 50M from Joker. 4 MLEs and an FV. So no light tanks for them this time. Moon also running no light tanks. They will bring in potentially an STB. We'll see what they are ready up with there. 4 MLEs as well. Super Conk IS4. Yeah, full mobile team on the Joker side of things. Full PC for Moon. They bring a Panzerwagon. It's interesting, it seems like Moon is switching out their light tank player a bunch. Asmodee was playing some, 285 was playing some, and now it's Nemo. So they don't seem to have a set light tank player on the team. Seems to be rather flexible for them. Not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's good to have a specialist, but maybe tank availability is an issue if they're trying to have the Panzerwagon as the tank, and maybe 285 doesn't have it, Asmodee doesn't have it. As to why you would need a Panzerwagon to the point where you switch out your main light tank player to have it, I don't know. We'll see what they do. But until then, we have Joker versus Moon, game number 1 about to begin. And here we go. And also looks like Draconic redeemed a replay. Did not see it, so unfortunately when I'm using Restream I can't quite see Twitch redeems very easily. I'll have to take a look at that, but Draconic, I can play a replay. Sorry that I didn't see that earlier. We can do that at the end of today maybe? Unless you'd rather have it PYS 2. Up to you, Draconic. Just let me know in the chat. Nemo going for early spotting in the middle. Actually gets lit himself. Doesn't light anything. Maybe he lit... No, Javi was on the other side. Maybe he lit him, I guess. Because he's up here. But fighting against Asmodee here. Anyway, Moon is heavily committed into A. Joker, pretty passive at the moment. No, they're going to be pushing across in the middle, interestingly enough here. Cax, Steel, and Gambling going to go for Asmodee and Nemo. Whereas we're going to be seeing the hard commit in A. Now everyone's spotted up here. They're not committing to Reaction quite yet. They need to go for that push quickly. Actually, it looks like they're on it. But Reaction's just going to try to run himself away. And Asmodee's going down here. He's incredibly low. Dizzy's got that kill. He flanked around in the 2 and 5B. Bounces the shot. Come on, Dizzy. You got to be hitting those. Gives Asmodee another free shot. Not that it matters too much, because he gets the kill there. But Reaction was able to run away from the A side, so Moon committing all the way over there, and they did grab their base, but they don't have the cap lead quite yet. Joker's not worried about caps, though. I don't know if they think this one's going to go to cap. Are they going to sit Gambling in the B base? He is sitting in there. He is being reset at the moment. And he's just going to drive right through. 285 is a free kill here. For the 50Ms coming around from the side, Steel will pick that one up. And looking quite good for Joker at the moment. They've got the center of the map. They're kind of closing in from all sides, looking at the mini-map here. Moon very much surrounded from Joker. And they're just closing on in. As to who the target is, not entirely clear for Joker. They're just kind of shooting whoever is able to bleed. Moon trying to look for the kill and reaction, but not even able to get that as we have support here from Javi. And Teddy Bear will go down momentarily, fires his gun, reaction gets that kill. Nemo's going to try to push in for it, doesn't connect. Javi gets that one. And in come Joker to clean right up. This could very well be a 7-0. Now that Joker is in Moon's face, they have no issues going for focus fire. Picking off Aromatica, then Fat Guy. And Itty Bitty the last to fall. 7-0 there from Joker, game 1. Looking strong. Not messing around. Apex messing around a little bit against Moon. Joker, not at all. They are going for it here with a very nice push in the early game, recognizing that Moon was not able to support. Also, good heads-up play from Dizzy, flanking all the way around in that 2 and 5B, sneaking that kill into Asmodee, backing up in that IS-4. Steel on top of 3.9, very nice game from him. Move on to game 2. TGP, welcome to the stream. Recount best to play mobile because that's what you have used for offline play. Offlines have been gone for 5 years, unfortunately, TGP, almost 6 years. So offline isn't really something to consider anymore. But back in the day when offlines were a thing, I would 100% agree. Like, mobile is the way. In mobile-only tournaments, I wouldn't even complain. But unfortunately, speaking about offlines as a reason to use mobile is something that was true then, but it's not true anymore. So it's not really a valid argument anymore. But if they do bring back offlines, no complaints if they want to make tournaments mobile only again, honestly. That would be fair in my opinion. That being said, with the whole Reforge thing, tournaments themselves are going away for a while, so that kind of pushes offlines even further down the road, which I'm not excited about. Alright, you guys need to, be chill in the chat, guys. Be chill in the chat. Mouse, you have to stop being toxic. Sean's being good. Sean's being a good boy. Don't be trying to put it on Sean. Sean's being fine, Mouse. You need to be nice. Anyway, game number 2 about to begin. 4 Emily's, both teams. We'll see what the rest of the lineups are. I mean, you guys were already seeing them. Also, Valhalla, welcome to the stream. Push it back to Friday. That works just fine, Draconic. I'll do that. I'll do my best to remember. I'll see the mod chat because I look at mod chat now for the maps, so I'll have that note as well. So definitely get your replay in. Anyway, game number 2. We are seeing a 140 being used from Joker, as opposed to the T100 that is typically, the Russian mobile tank of choice. 140 got better DPM, super crazy rate of fire. Its armor is maybe even worse than the T100, which is quite funny because the T100 is a light tank, but the 140 truly is paper. And sometimes the T100 bounces shots, but the 140 really does not. But it does have that DPM. Reaction getting spotted in the opening game here. Joker playing again over the center. They're just going to shove Asmodee. Doing the same thing on both the maps, and the same player becoming the victim both times. Unfortunate shot there from Asmodee. Reaction getting bled out quite heavily, trying to bail out of here, though. He has lost a majority of his hit points. Dizzy's here to support, but looks like, what is Joker doing? So Asmodee was somehow able to back up all the way from the left around into the center. He's relatively fine here, and Kak actually getting counter pushed from Moon, who are up on the hit points at the moment, as well as a tank. They could have Milo here in a moment. Milo's trying to run away. Maybe Fat Guy's here to block. No, he's not going to block. What is the brawl play here if you're Moon? Everyone's kind of stuck in the center. And Milo's now able to shoot out Teddy Bear along with Javi and Gambling. Steal maybe as well if need be. Moon doesn't quite have a clear target Reaction quite low, actually. Never mind. I lied. Asmodee and Fat Guy were able to handle reaction. Daisy's also in a 2v1 against 285 and Nemo, who's going to sneak in a shot. And Moon's actually looking quite poised to take this game, potentially. Joker definitely can bring it back. We saw Apex bring back a really nice game against Moon previously with good positioning. In this game as well, Joker having really good positioning over Moon in the end game, despite losing a couple tanks early on. They are now only one tank the deficit. And Itty Bitty looks like he can get farmed out from Gambling and Javi with very little support. In fact, I think Joker is confident to give Gambling that 1v1 here. Fat Guy's going to try to help out, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. Nemo kills Milo, though. It's a 3v5. How can Javi support here? He's going to try to farm out Fat Guy. Don't think Nemo or Asmodee can do much about it. Nemo's looking that way. Bounces the shell. Steel gets picked by 285, though. It is a 5v2, sorry. It's looking much worse for Joker now, even though the hit points are so close. Joker not able to get the kills in the end game. Javi was looking in a reasonable position to help farm Fat Guy, but doesn't get the kill until now. And Gambling will fall in a moment. Javi gonna pick up one kill on Asmodee, but Nemo comes around for Gambling, and it's a 3v1 for Javi. Time for Javi to prove himself in a 3v1. He was talking a lot of smack yesterday to Pharaoh, even though Pharaoh 1v3'd Origin. Now it's time for Javi to put the money where his mouth is and see if he can go for a 1v3 on Moon here. If he's not able to do it, then it might be a little bit, you know, unfortunate for him to be talking as much as he talks if he can't pull a 1v3 against Moon. He is going to look for the kill in 285, though. He should have it here. He does pick up one, so that's one down, two to go here. Nemo getting that nice cross shot, and Javi wants to try to hunt him down if possible. Itty Bitty's going to push forward. This is Javi's chance to prove himself here. Activates the reactive as Itty Bitty needs to pen this shot. As Javi's going to have that reload, and Itty Bitty bounces. Javi can win this. This would be big news for Javi stocks right now. Puts another shot into Itty Bitty, bringing him down to 352. One more shot here would get the kill, but not able to do it. And unfortunately not able to win the 1v3, although it was looking pretty good for Javi, I won't lie. But Moon pick up a win against Joker. Very nicely done from Moon. I was a little bit worried about them, but really good plays from Asmodee backing all the way around. Joker's push was looking a little bit awkward. Dizzy got 2v1s, Milo got 2v1s, and Reaction got blood in the early game. Good stuff from Moon. On top was 285 with 3,500. And Asmodee, again, the early focus fire for Joker was able to stay alive and do 3.3. They were not able to get that kill. I have to shout out Javi, though. Let me go back to that. Javi did 4.7. I didn't point that out. Had a great game himself, as well as Gambling with 3.9, but two players, unfortunately, cannot make a team. And it was not enough. We move on to game number 3 now. We're going to be moving on to Oasis Palms for games 3 and 4. It's tied 1-1, so we're going to be seeing at least 2 more games. Moon looking pretty good today, I'm not going to lie. Able to take a game off of Apex, a game off of Joker. We'll see if Joker locks in now. They're 4 MLEs, concept, 2 T100s, double light tank for them. Moon's still picking their lineup, but we're seeing a Ho-Ri in the mix. Very nice. Using an iPad and offline tournament. Yeah, I mean, when you're in an offline, you can't really bring a PC, so it is what it is. Settings put on same mode only. Yeah, if you're on mobile, you do have that. Sounds good, Valhalla, no problem. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into Oasis Palms here. Games 3 and 4. Sensitive to the PC mobile topic. Yeah, mobile players tend to be pretty whiny about that. I don't know about PC players, but like this one guy in EU named Daniel, oh my god, he was so whiny about it. It was hard to listen to. But hopefully we can have a nicer conversation in this chat. Anyway, here we are on Oasis, games 3 and 4. Set is tied 1-1. Blind shots occurring. Nothing's connecting, though. Moon committing towards A. Joker split, but more C. Like Reaction is going for some information over on this side. Milo's here to back him up. Reaction does get good spots. Doesn't get lit himself quite yet, which is always really good. Does now, but he is safe this time. Not going to take any early bleeds like he did last game. Ooh, Fat Guy may have had a shot, but didn't connect. No, he does take one from Nemo. Okay, early bleeds again from Reaction. They're going to rotate him out. Milo's still going to hold this side, but Joker moving up now on the C side. Concept, a really nice hold-down tank. They're going to be putting him in the front here on C. Interesting position from Asmodee. T100 LT playing all the way back. I will say this is where PC would have an advantage and is in the long range. Having that triple zoom really nice to have. On mobile, you can play from here, but PC makes it a lot easier. Still no caps from either team. Interestingly, Moon not pushing forward into A. A little bit nervous still. Joker will step C, though. They've got... Is that Javi in it? Yeah, Javi is in it. Not seeing a reset from Moon. They're not actually able to even spot Javi. The rest of the team is kind of keeping 285 down. Steel in that concept. A fearful tank to look at. Also, Reaction getting some good cross-map bleeds into 285. Sneaky positioning from Kak as well, by the way. He's going to have the rear 285 if he's not careful. And Moon just does not have a whole lot of information at the moment. They're going to step B, though, Asmodee. We'll see if he can grab that, but right now 285 is getting pushed. Asmodee is grabbing the base, and that'll put a little bit of pressure onto Joker, but, I mean, they're already pushing into 285, so pressure isn't really on them right now. And they should pick up this kill here. There is support from Moon into 285, but it's not going to be enough to keep this guy alive for much longer. As the Ho-Ri been spotted? Yeah, looks like Ho-Ri's still unspotted. Big shots into Steel. What is Steel doing? Steel's in an awkward position. Joker is able to get the kill in 285, but Steel is not in a good spot, but both Moon tanks missing Steel. He could have been dead right there. Ho-Ri's looking for the kill. Misses it too. All these missed shots from Moon right now. I don't know how good of angles they have on Steel at the moment, but that could have been a dead tank right there if those shots flew a little differently. Nemo also spotted, and now the Joker MLEs in the bottom are going to be able to crash right on into Nemo. He'll get bled a good amount here. And Joker's looking at just fine in this game, number 3. Itty Bitty getting bled. 3k HP difference, almost 4. Milo's getting targeted himself, but still able to be effective before going down. It is a 6v6. Hit point deficit brought down to 2.5k. Asmodee trying to pressure out Javi. I don't know if that's a 1v1 you want to take. He's already down in the hit points a little bit, and Reaction's going to come on in to help out. Yeah, Asmodee is going to be outclassed here. Joker also pushing in on Nemo, who will quickly go down. So does Itty Bitty. Reaction putting that nice shot in before helping Asmodee out with the... Or helping Javi out against Asmodee. Not that Javi needed it, though. Javi was handling him pretty hard there, won't lie. And Joker's looking just fine in this end game here. They only have 1 take advantage, but the hit point difference is pretty big. And they have all these low health tanks to clean up, getting 3 kills just like that. Teddy Bear will put in one last shot. He will fall. And that's that. Game 3, going to Joker. Didn't really have many issues there. Steel got bled a little bit, but wasn't a big deal. Moon couldn't capitalize on it. And we're going to be seeing a game 4 on the same map with a spawn swap. Will Moon be able to force a tiebreaker? It's possible. They're not playing terribly. They are not playing terribly. But, you know, you can never bet against Joker. It's impossible to bet against Joker. They have proven themselves time and time again. And they've got a reasonably good roster this season, even though they lost Tunnel and Panzer. They have picked up some good players, took some from their reserves with Gambling, aka Otto, coming out of retirement. They also picked up Dizzy from Origin, who is arguably their best mechanical player. So yeah, it's impossible to bet against Joker. Very difficult, I should say. Why watch if no rewards? You get to learn a lot about competitive and also just enjoy yourself, Archulek. If you don't want to be here for no rewards, then leave. We won't miss you. If your whole purpose is to be here for rewards, then just go away. I don't want you here. If you're just going to come into my chat and complain about not getting rewards, then take that energy somewhere else. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, we're going to move on to game number 4. Sorry, maybe I was being a little bit too harsh there, but it is kind of annoying for someone to just come in the chat and start complaining. Where are my rewards? What's the point of watching if I don't get the portal? Just frustrating. But maybe I was a little too harsh. My bad. They were on PC, they would have hit those shots. But they are. The entirety of Moon is on PC. I'm guessing that was the joke, but still. Yes, I learned to play. Yeah, you get to learn to play watching these games too. I guarantee most of the tactics you're seeing in these games you've never used yourself. Requires teamwork. You don't necessarily get that in pub games. By watching good teams, you can learn how to incorporate these strats yourself. Anyway, game 4. Blind shots being taken, nothing hits. Moon's got a 50M, no light. Joker's got a light, no 50M. Both playing towards C. Joker is a lot more heavy towards C, though. Sending some other tanks as well. 285 at a reaction. Spotting each other. Reaction with a very good shot, sneaking it in there. Moon has a mouse. We're seeing the mouse being played here in game number 4. They will go for a cap lead. Joker immediately stepping into C, this time with the Chieftain, but reaction is here to suppress 285 from going from any defense. Not that he's able to anyways, but reaction is looking for 285, trying to see where he's at. Paffy went for a blind fire in this bush, maybe thinking that this is where the 50M is, and he's not too far off, but not exactly where he's at. He's just kind of playing pretty far defense right here. Joker now going to push through the middle. Moon finally grabs the A base, but again they're down in the caps. Then again, last game Joker was up on the caps and they still made plays. Big bleeds into 285. He's taking some damage. An income Joker pushing through with their MLEs. Gambling spotted. Javi spotted. Paffy going to be spotted. Moon needs to react somehow, but I don't think they're going to be able to save 285. Reactive gets put on, but I think he put it on way too early. Half of the duration has already gone away before he even takes a single shot. Yeah, it only saves him a tiny bit of health, like 100 health. That was a waste. Could have at least used it a little bit later. That being said, Moon has counter pushed into Pafloopy, and they are going to have this punished quite nicely. Fat guy with the big HE. Teddy Bear sneaking that kill shot in. Moon's going to counter push, but that mouse is really looking out of place. You're not doing anything in the mouse right now. Dizzy does put the shot in. It looks like Steel and Dizzy might waste a little bit of time on the mouse. No, they're looking at Aromatico. It's a much better use of their shots. The mouse really is not doing anything here. And reaction being in the light tank, now able to flank around since Moon's 50M is dead. And it's basically fish in a barrel right now. Aromatica, Itty Bitty, Fat Guy, Teddy Bear, all incredibly low. They have to push out from being surrounded here, and they just can't. Down goes Aromatica. Itty Bitty dies next. And this one's going to Joker as well. Moon had a good start with their counter push, but then you kind of end up in the river here. Joker already pushed through, and there's not a whole lot left to do in that position. Asmodee will fall to Dizzy momentarily. Fat Guy as well to Steel. Reactive unfortunately means nothing against Hash. Steel was looking for it, didn't quite pen it. But there's Teddy Bear. Nemo's on fire. And Fat Guy will go down. Joker wins 3-1 over Moon. And it's Joker Apex Grand Finals. Who could have predicted it? GG's to Joker. Props to Moon for taking game 2. They had a very nice game themselves, but wasn't quite enough to carry them through the set. And again, Mouse, I mean, he did decent damage, but the role of the Mouse is to be like a hit point soak, and like he's just driving in the middle of the dunes. It's very easy for the Joker to just get around that, right? There's no reason to shoot the Mouse. So, yeah. Wasn't quite effective. And we are back with a Joker Origin. Sorry, Joker Apex. I'm so used to saying Joker Origin because they always play each other. But this is Joker Apex Grand Finals for PYS number 1. We will join the room and get that all set up. We can show things shortly, but gotta set it up. And again, if you guys are just tuning in, Apex did beat Joker in the first set 3-2. Joker took game 1, Apex took games 2 and 3. Joker evened it out, and then Apex took game 5. Roaches, bro, roaching for crates, for real. PYS 2 starting Saturday. I have to double check. I don't remember all the dates. Looks like Draconic posted it though. February 28th. Friday night. Very nice. 34 NA. I am NA. If you're 34, you learn how to play. You don't even have to learn if you don't want to, right? You can just watch for enjoyment if you want. Personally, like, a lot of the strats that I see in competitive are not necessarily implementable in my own, you know, pub play, because it requires your entire team to coordinate. But if you are planning on playing competitive, then there's no better thing to watch than this. So, great opportunity to learn. But if you're not trying to learn, right, just watch for enjoyment. I don't think anyone who's watching the Super Bowl is trying to learn, you know, Super Bowl plays. That doesn't necessarily make sense. Unless you're, of course, another NFL team. But watching for enjoyment is okay. Most people do it for sports, so may as well. Anyway, we can show the training room now. Apex to Joker, the rematch. Middleburg, the first map. Let me pull up the list. Middleburg, Rockfield, New Bay for the tiebreaker. New Bay, better tiebreaker map. It is more symmetrical, so reasonable there. Very interesting lineup though from Apex. They are only running 1 MLE and 6 British heavies, 4 Super Conks and 2 2 and 5Bs. That is a very lineup. Joker 4 MLEs, 2 and 5B T100, so they have a light, and Concept 1B. Very solid. Any other NA streamer? At the moment, no. It's just me. Although Corey is streaming his POV, but in terms of like official wargaming coverage and gonna have like a rewards portal and everything, just me. I don't know if Robert's gonna stream. He said maybe, probably not, but he could. Guy called Droodles, he's not streaming comp. Big upset in group 2. Do I have to show group 2 real quick? Uh-oh. We can really quickly show the website. So here's group 1. You can see group 2. 7 Rats defeats Origin in a best of 5 tiebreaker. So 7 Rats is in grand finals, and 11 Origin are playing against each other in the lower bracket finals. Yeah, that is an upset. Origin losing to 7 Rats. They lost to Apex yesterday, now 7 Rats. So not the Origin we're used to seeing. They're usually the strongest team before top 8, and even in top 8. Like usually like qualifiers and round robin is always Origin. They usually are the team on top after those. So the fact that they've lost 2 sets now. Well, yeah, 2 sets now. That's rough. Is it 3? Did they lose twice to Apex yesterday? I think they did, yeah. So it's more than we're used to seeing them lose in the opening. Anyway, congrats to 7 Rats. We'll see how this set goes. I'll make sure to check out Cora's stream after this. We can go back to the training room. Looks like Apex is bringing another MLE in. Didn't want to be too soft. But yeah, Middleburg for games 1 and 2. I really like watching this map. It's an interesting resource management map in my opinion, because top, you know, you want to win top if you can, but You also want to win bottom with as few tanks as possible, because if you send too many tanks down low, then you lose up top. But also if you send too many tanks up top and not enough down low, you can lose down low and then lose both caps. So it's a really interesting balancing problem, kind of is how I like to think of Middleburg. It's fun to watch in competitive play, and we'll see how it goes. Game is starting. Looks like the intro's not quite done yet. But here we are. Wait for it. And both teams are going up. Apex is bringing a couple tanks down low, though. Joker has their T100 spawning up top, the only light tank in the game. Otherwise, full heavies across the board. Nice shot from Reaction into the Super Conquer. Really good reaction time from him. Fitting username. Ja. Apex does take the cap lead. They will back out. See, the thing with the resource management now, Joker took their cap down low with only one tank. They have 6 up top. Apex has 4 up top. So resource management, if Joker pushed this and knowing, you know, that Apex has so many tanks down low, they can win up top no problem. Of course, you know, movements are going to happen now. Apex likely to support up top a little bit more. And it looks like they are rotating tanks up. A sneaky shot from Krish into Paffy, by the way. What is that spot from Krish? You don't see this used much. This is a sneaky little position here. Okay. See, this is something you can learn, guys. Watching competitive, you guys would not know this position otherwise, would you? That's something that you can implement. Tactics, not as easy to implement, but positions, absolutely. Very sneaky stuff. And Steel's going for a C grab here. Apex is going for a reset, shooting HE in there. And Steel will back off, not going to try capping it again, realizing, okay, I'm probably just going to bleed more if I do that. Now Apex still has 2 tanks down low, Blue and Panzer. Joker has a Reaction and Milo both down low, but Reaction's a light tank. He can drive up rather quickly if needed, so that would give Joker a tank up on top if they do decide to go for the push. Looks like we are seeing a rotation up now, so we're not going to have that imbalance. But now if Joker knew they could push down low and maybe win that one, or Apex could rotate a tank down low, you know, I just think it's a fun balancing problem type map. That's really what it is. Because you can't just play on one side and expect to win very easily. You can play fully down low, you have 2 bases, but then you give up map control. And we saw Apex do this yesterday against Origin, and they had down low completely controlled, but they still lost because Origin had a very nice counter push. Panzer getting blood a little bit there from Reaction. He's spotted for 20 seconds because of the Tracer Shell mechanic that the T100 LT has, so he's got to be careful for a little bit longer. But Reaction's moving up potentially to try to sneak another shot into him. But now moves are happening. Apex potentially pushing up top here. Javi sneaking around along with Kakady. Going to have the rear of Hitscan and Waffle here. They're going to be taking a good amount of hits. And in come the Super Conquerors from Apex to counter it. It looks like they found Javi, but Hitscan is already going down. Kak bouncing the kill shot though, but Hitscan bounces the extra shot that he would have gotten for surviving it. He falls to Javi. Panzer's going down in a 2v1 down low. You would think that would give Apex the extra tank up here. They do get the kill on Javi, and technically it is a mismatch, but it's not looking too great for them at the moment. Joker is up about 2,000 hit points. There are 800 caps as well, so they're going to have to play it quite carefully. Blue has to stay alive, but Dizzy's coming around. He's going to get the kill on Krish, then the kill on Blue as well. Now Steel picks up Blue anyways. And this one's looking definitely in favor of Joker. Game 1. Really no issues for them. Apex went for a push, but unfortunately for Apex, their Super Conqueror Hitscan got caught out, got shot in the rear a bunch, and basically died before anything could be accomplished. So Joker take a clean Game 1. No issues. Very nicely done from Joker. Good stuff. How many runs are there? This is the last one. It's a best of 5. So first to 3 wins. Joker has the first win. On to team number 2, Apex North, Joker South. Da-da-da. Every time I see Blue's name, I get nauseated. Yeah, it's an interesting username. Certainly. So I make sure not to say the entire thing. I'll say Blue or I'll say Waffle. Normally his name in game is either T-Dub or Blue, so typically I'll refer to him as Blue. Anyway, game number 2 is happening, and we're seeing some German tanks on either side, potentially. Apex running a VK7A2, maybe a second one. Joker have a mouse, but not picked it yet. No light for Apex, and again, Joker running the T100. They believe in a reaction in the light tank. And he had a good game last game as well, so makes sense. I'm sure I'm older than you, so I can't be an imposter, lol. Ma James is 52, so try again. I mean, who knows? This new James could be way, way older. Who knows? He could be 60. Anyway, 20 seconds left till game 2. The concept definitely suggests that Apex wants to play up top with it. If you guys saw the spot that Steel was using, there's like a nice little spot where you can kind of ramp yourself up against a hill in the middle and have really good peaks on the other team with very minimal risk to yourself. Very good hold-on position to take. Steel using the concept last game, and now since Pharaoh from Apex has the spawn where you can use the position, they're going to bring a concept as well. Interestingly, they are going to stick with only one VK72. I mean, it suggests playing down low, but it looks like they're bringing him up top. Very interesting. Some blind shots are going to occur. Will any connect? Yes. Steel gets hit. Nice shot into Steel. Don't know who hit it. Maybe it was Tunnel. Don't know. Hit scanner reaction, spotting each other. And I wonder if Joker will be surprised by the VK72 up top. They're going to quick grab B. Apex has not touched A yet. I wonder if that tells Joker anything. That tells them maybe that Apex doesn't have many tanks in here. But here's the position that the concept uses. That's not fair. I'm trying to click on him. Here we go. You can kind of ramp yourself up and have a very nice little hold-down position here. Your track does kind of get exposed a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's a position that you can use on this side. The other side does not have an equivalent. So a sneaky little spot to use, and it's quite powerful. Apex does eventually grab A. DJ is spotted. He spots Reaction and CAC. So he knows there's at least 2 tanks down low for Joker. Does that prompt Apex pushing up top? That is the question. Milo has not yet been spotted. He's pushing into DJ. That's a 3rd tank now. Yeah, DJ is not looking too hot in this position. 3 tanks against him down low. Maybe it was Kakady who wasn't yet spotted. I don't know. But Apex knows there's a lot of tanks down low. There's multiple. Kak's going to come in from the side. And they need to react. They're not reacting. They're still waiting. There's Kak spotted. That's 3 down low. And they're bringing Krish and Blue to support DJ, but they've bled so much on this side. I don't know if they can win it. Blue gets blood going down. Good heads-up play from Gambling. But DJ getting shot again. Milo is just in such a good position, but he's getting blood a good amount himself. He's on half HP. And Apex is going to go for the down low fight. Reaction might send it up top. But we're seeing plays happen up top. Javi's going to grab the C base, interestingly. No, he does get reset by Pharaoh in that concept. But Joker's going to push down low. Gambling's going low. Steel's going to support up top. Javi's getting bled. 1100. Blue's getting pushed around by Reaction, Gambling, CAC. He's going to be hit very hard here. Not a good position for him. And he's backwards somehow. Very awkward position for him to be in. Reaction's going to put an extra shot. CAC will get this kill, no problem. Really don't know what that play was from Blue. Did not understand it. Krish is just trying to run. He knows DJ's dead. Apex is winning up top, though. I mean, they did get the kill on Javi. They're going to catch Paffy as well, potentially. Pharaoh needs to win this fight. It's not going to be the easiest. He has to hit both of these shots. He does hit the one, but DJ gets picked down low. Pharaoh's quite low. Paffy's just going to try to push this. Pharaoh just needs to get this pen. He does get it. Steel getting picked down low. Apex does have the tank advantage, but they're losing on the caps at the moment. Panzer getting tracked. The question is, if you're Pharaoh, do you grab C here? I think yes. It's going to be close in the caps, and they need to take everything they can. Hitscan takes 2 shots. Tunnel puts one into Gambling. Reaction's still alive in that light tank, and that's a very useful thing for Joker. Tunnel's going to be fighting against him here. Milo's going to try to help out. Tunnel needs to know not to overextend because Gambling is going to go for that support. Yeah, Tunnel needs to back up here. Getting shots into Reaction is very important, but no, Tunnel's not looking for it. He bounces the shot off of Gambling. Pharaoh's looking for shots into Reaction, but he has not hit one yet. He's going to help against Gambling here. Tunnel puts in an extra shot, but he gets picked off anyways. Pharaoh gets that kill, though. Reaction's still alive over on this side. Pharaoh has not yet grabbed the C base. The caps are getting quite close. Cat gets picked off. Reaction is still getting shot by Pharaoh. Panzer not able to sneak the kill. Krish not able to sneak it. But Pharaoh will now grab C. That will put some more cap pressure on to Joker, but Reaction is coming up to help, though. So it could be scary. Panzer's going to stop A as well. They know where Milo is. Milo's going to look for the kill on Hitscan. And Hitscan needs to play careful. Why is he not backing up? I'm not entirely sure. But Reaction does get picked by Pharaoh. I didn't get to see that reaction, though. That would have been really good to see. I really wish that I saw that. But Pharaoh does kill Reaction up top, so now it's Milo in a 1v4. It could have been a little different if Reaction got that kill, but I don't know if Joker would have been able to do anything now that Apex has all 3 caps. Hitscan does put the extra shot into Milo, but only after capping out. He goes down. So Apex equalizes. It's 1-1. These two teams are very competitive against each other. I know there's a lot of competition between these two. They've been bantering a ton. Pharaoh having a nice game, 4k damage. He's a dog right there. Kak on top of 3.6. He had a nice game himself. Was not enough. Reaction could have had a good opportunity late game, but was not able to get the kill on Pharaoh. We're moving on to Rockfield, y'all. It's exciting. James has 66 play every day. Dang. James is the older James. So it looks like the mod is the imposter. Jajaja. Sup, Treadhead Pete. Welcome. Shadowrun's World 34 is not for over 34 years old. What? Impossible. I am not 34. You're correct. Last emotion you got when Googling it? Yeah. Don't Google it, guys. Anyway, Rockfield time. Get the intro ready. Games 3 and 4 both on Rockfield. We'll see if we can get to that tiebreaker. Again, New Bay is the map for that. I had to double check. What are the tanks? IS-4 for Apex. It's a common tank used to grab the A base. It's low profile and its turret's good so that it can cap A, no problem. Also, I know Hitscan is pretty lacking on the tanks. He doesn't have a whole lot. It's a European player with a North American account. He only has like IS-4, Super Conk, and a couple others that they're not really playing a whole lot. So mostly he's been running Super Conqueror, and if they don't need one, he's been playing IS-4. I don't think he has MLE. So a slight commitment or slight restriction there. Joker's got a VK90, not a tank that you see too often. It's not bad. It's got pretty good armor, very good at side scraping, and a solid turret with 10 degrees of gun depression as well. Also has a nice accuracy mechanic, although it's not the biggest impact, but it's still quite good. So to touch the tournament scene, don't recognize half the names. To be fair, players change their names so much in this game at this point, it's kind of ridiculous. It's very difficult to keep track if you're not in the know. Anyway, we are seeing Joker commit more heavily towards C. Apex pretty strong A. Panzer playing a bush here on C, and he does spot Gambling. Dizzy gets spotted in the middle. He spots Javi as well. Panzer's definitely going to want to bail. I think they know at this point that Joker is heavily committed C. Yeah, Panzer is rotating out potentially. Pharaoh actually going to be the tank to grab the A base. Cac spotted in the middle. Hit scan spotting tanks with his peeking position. Apex does take the cap lead. Dizzy spots Pharaoh. Pharaoh lucky not to take any shots. No pre-aims there from Joker. Apex does have the cap lead. Blue spotted. Looks like Krish spotted some... Don't know how. Maybe it was Cac in the middle, but... I was going to comment on Apex setting up a sneaky little trap with the 2 and 5Bs, but the gig is up, unfortunately. Joker are now aware of it, and DJ spotted as well. He takes a cross-map shot from Steel. And yep, Joker now knows that Apex is counter-pushing on this side of the map. They are rotating out. Reaction takes a free shot. Trying to line one into Panzer. He actually... Javi connects it on the move. Great shot from Javi. And in come the 2 and 5Bs. Yeah, Joker's moving out. Javi's holding his ground from this new position, though. Tunnel peeking up. DJ's going to take a free shot if he's not careful. He is careful, though. Takes the free shot anyway. Nice accuracy there from Javi. Playing quite well this game with that first on-the-move shot. Panzer's taken C from Joker, though. That's 2 caps from Joker. Or, sorry, 2 caps for Apex. However... Looks like hit scan peeking up a little bit too high there, got double tapped. And now Joker is going to counter push. It looks like Javi directly into the corner, missing that shot on Panzer. DJ's running away, Tunnel's running away, but Panzer is cooked. He drops the other side. Steel's going to have shots in, Cac has shots in. Reaction's probably looking as well, and DJ getting hit pretty hard. Yeah, this is rough for Apex at the moment. They are going to counter push 2-on-1 against Dizzy here, but they need to kill him quite quickly because the rest of Joker is pushing in very fast. Panzer's quite low, DJ's quite low. Dizzy's still somehow able to survive this. He's on half HP. And yeah, he's actually going to get away, which is kind of crazy. And Joker's push continues. They get the kill on DJ. Panzer's still alive, not in an easily pushable position, but also not really able to help his team at all. So kind of an awkward spot for him. Meanwhile, Tunnel is going to go down. Dizzy and Cac are actually able to kill hit scan. Dizzy able to survive for a while. He does get picked to now. Pharaoh's going to try to chase down Reaction in the 1v1, but it's looking pretty bleak for Apex at the moment. Blue will fall to Milo. I am interested to see the light tank 1v1 here. Reaction missing that shot. Pharaoh does sneak the kill in, so Pharaoh winning the light tank 1v1. W for him, but it's unfortunately not enough to win them this game. And Joker, with that really nice counter push, DJ got caught out, Panzer got caught out, and it was pretty much over for there. Apex had nothing to hold with. Who do I want to win? Well, I mean, Jack, I want my clan to win personally, but I am excited to see exciting sets no matter what, you know. Joker's doing quite well in this set. They are up 2-1, and I'm happy to see it personally. I don't have a preference in terms of, like, commentating, right? Be as impartial as I can. A nice game from Steel 4K. He's farming in the back in the 2 and 5B, then helped with the counter push. Really well executed by Joker. And yeah, Apex did not have an answer for it. DJ got caught. Panzer still able to put his gun in. Hit scan, took some bleeds he didn't need to. And that definitely hurt them. Apex is now down 2-1. If Joker wins this, they qualify directly into top 8. Apex will have to play another PYS or 2. If Apex wins this, they force the tiebreaker on New Bay. So, we'll see how it goes. Walter Payton fan? That's not why I named myself 34. It wasn't Walter Payton, it was Shaquille O'Neal. Walter Payton's solid, though. Anyway, we've got 30 seconds till game 4. Both teams running that light tank. Pharaoh in reaction. Panzer rocking a 50M again. Hit scan again with the IS-4. Lineup pretty much the same for Apex, except they sub out their 2 and 5Bs. Joker keeping it simple. MLEs, 2 and 5Bs, and they're light. Let's get it, y'all. Game number 4. About to begin. Yeah, lots of good athletes that wear the number 34. And the reason I did pick is from NBA. It was Shaq and also Hakeem. Also, I like Ray Allen, but not really the reason. But, you know, Walter Payton was solid. Just not really an athlete that I've ever particularly cared about. I really watched the Browns. He was Browns, right? Never really cared about the Browns. Anyway, let's focus on the game here. Reaction spotting Milo and Fair. Milo going for the pre-aim shot. Didn't get anything, though. But both teams are committed A. Hitscan's going to be pushing forward in the IS-4 to step on the cap. Milo's going to try to sneak a shot. Does put one in. Very nice opening shot. Tunnel also took a bleed. Where's Tunnel at? Tunnel is up here as well. I don't know how I didn't see him. Again, Panzer spot on the opposite side. He actually spots Gambling Goat. Who blind fires Panzer, does not connect though. Apex should have the cap lead here, grabbing A. Panzer's still spotting the side. He got blind fired at once. There's a good chance he gets blind fired at again. He does. It doesn't connect, but spotting both tanks coming in. Panzer's backing out. Yeah, he's not going to take this. In reaction, capping C with those two tanks spotted. Apex knows there's at least 3 tanks on the side of the map. There's Dizzy. Again, spotted. Does Apex make a play on this side? He knows that it's a mismatch. 4 tanks over here for Joker. Apex has 5, going to be 6 if Pharaoh decides to push through. Which he may. May not. Steel is again in the farming spot in the 2 and 5B. This is a spot you can play in either spawn. Hitscan takes a 90 damage HE shell from reaction. Little chip definitely helps. You know, everything you can get. Apex is not capitalizing on the mismatch on this side that they knew they had. Instead, banking on the fact that they have the cap lead, so they don't really need to do anything. Joker will rotate their tanks in. They're definitely going to go for a push. Will they try to grab B, though, is the question. If they try to grab B, that could take the cap lead away from Apex. If they're able to grab it, which is entirely possible. It's not easy to reset B in this map. Takes a little bit of effort. And I don't think Apex are in the best spots to do it unless they just want to crash down on B and just completely counter push. But they wouldn't be able to do it while holding the positions they have. That's for certain. Panzer's still holding the other side of the map. Reaction is tentatively floating around as well. Light tank most likely to outspot Panzer there. He's got a much better camo. I think the view ranges are probably similar. But reaction in the tank with pretty much the most camo in the game. And here comes Joker with a counter push. They're getting spotted. Dizzy, Gambling, Milo all spotted. The crossfire occurs. Pharaoh, Chris, GJ all putting shots in, and here Joker comes. Reaction still chilling on the other side of the map, not doing a whole lot quite yet. Probably waiting for Panzer to try to retake C is my guess. We'll see how it goes. But Joker's got reasonable angles on DJ Krish here, and of course Hitscan. But Tunnel and Blue have to try to keep Javi off of Hitscan's rear here, which they are doing. Now Joker still needs to sit on the A base for a good amount longer if they want to take cap lead, but in comes Apex with a counter push. Panzer's getting bled out by Reaction. Looks like Reaction found Panzer there. He's probably going to push that 1v1 at some point. But Apex could push up top. They are pretty even on the hit points, but big bleeds by Krish there. Not a great push. They're trying to get an angle on Javi, go for the kill, but instead loses about 70% of his hit points. That was a very unfortunate play. Joker now has the hit point lead clearly, and it's looking quite good for them. Panzer is trying to grab C. Is Reaction going to do anything about it? Looks like he's trying to go for a reset of some kind. Milo's pushing in to deal with Krish. Puts a nice HE in. Pafloopy's going to get that kill. And yeah, very tough play there by Krish. Was not able to do a whole lot with it. Panzer not able to grab the C base either. He's just kind of running away from Reaction. Joker gets their second kill on Steel, and yeah, Apex just kind of folded here. Joker's push looked promising. They backed off. Apex held it pretty well, but yeah, Krish bled way too much for that, and everything fell apart there. An unfortunate play, but it looks like Joker is poised to take this one. It's a 6v3. They have the caps, and yeah, Apex's steam has unfortunately ran out. While I'm sad to see them drop, they put up a really good show today. with the first set win against the team of Joker. And even though they weren't quite able to finish it off, Joker with a very clean game number 4 there. Really good punish on Krish's play. And we can see a little bit of banter, as of course they are doing, but hey, it was an enjoyable set. Congrats to Joker for the dub. Apex put up a good show, but was not quite enough, so Joker will move on. They qualify to top 8 directly. Apex will have to play PYS 2. And that is that for group number 1. Steel on top with 3.1k damage. They're definitely going to be talking a lot of trash to Apex now, although Apex did win a set, so it's not like they can say that, you know, it was an easy win or anything, because it wasn't. It was a good fought set. From Chicago. Oh, is he from Chicago? Gotcha, I was thinking Browns. You know Shaq's number. Shaq, Hakeem, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, but I don't like Paul Pierce. Right now is Giannis. Also Charles Barkley. I'm trying to think of any other NBA players. I can't think of any. But yeah, there's a lot that wear the number, which is an interesting thing. Anyway, besides the point, let's go ahead and check out, see how the other group is doing. I'm trying to wait for the website to load. It's taking its sweet time. There we go, group number 1. And for group 2, Oregon 307 rats. So they maybe had a little bit of a wake-up call. They lost that tiebreaker to 7 rats. They're like, you know what? We are not messing around. They defeat 11, clean sweep, and then they clean sweep 7 rats. They move on. So Origin and Joker, you know, surprise, surprise, the 2 powerhouse teams that have been clobbering NA for multiple years now, they win PYS number 1. And that's that, guys. PYS 1 is over. We will be back. PYS 2 looks like it was posted. The date was posted. I'll have to double check it. But the next stream is going to be the 28th. So I think the 27th is the first day of the PYS, but we don't usually stream day 1, so day 2 will be the 28th. I believe that's how it's set up. So I will catch y'all then. It's been fun. And yeah, congrats to Joker Origin for nice games today. Props to 7 rats for getting an upset on Origin, which is a W. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch y'all around next time. Y'all have a good one. And as always, stay safe. Happy tanking.